This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I might have to damn fucking bribe y'all niggas, but we gonna get this damn sports podcast.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that because they hit me up in the they had like a sport we got like a little group message with with our little content shit or what we supposed to be doing. So my boy hit me and he was just asking me and my boy Lamar that you was thinking about getting on here. He was just asking us something about Melo and PG-13. And then after we gave our whatever we thought, he was like, man, I want to get the sports joint going again with us three. So I was thinking, okay, if we do the shit, then I'll just be like, ask him what's up with my boy CK.
Yeah.
Because like I said, my boy Tyrone, when I was telling him about it, I was like, man, my boy been trying to start one up, man. But I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Because I was doing it with you. And he was like, well, shit, he know sports? And I was like, yeah, he knows sports and shit. So I pretty much was like, well, if he know it, then shit, let's all do it together. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
so
well, I'm telling you, we could. Because to me, I feel like I don't want to. Our subject matter, I like how it's so broad.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't want it to be too broad where we lose some people on some episodes where they be like, oh, them niggas talking about sports again.
Yeah.
I'll catch the next one.
No, I feel you.
Which is cool, but at the same time, I would rather dabble in sports and then we get back to our normal shit. Well, if it's Marvel, a new movie that came out, some damn social justice, we ain't even talked about them kids, and that's one of the things I want. That's matter of fact on this pod, I'm gonna ask your ass about the gun violence because everybody say that we need to control that shit. But I ain't heard nobody give no good idea. Yeah. I got a couple, but it still got holes in it.
Yeah, right. I feel you.
Yeah, so but hey, look, whenever y'all ready, just let me know though, cause like I say, if it's once a week, twice a week, once every 2 weeks, bro, I'm that cause dog, there's so much sports, and I feel like Draymond is right with the new media shit. But to me, I feel like it need to be. I think the new media is not only. Athletes,
it's like he's right, but you got to understand the fandom is gonna always be there.
But that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Fans, not just commentators.
Yeah.
Commentators, they say I'm gonna be unbiased. Whereas for me, I feel like the conversation goes better is nigga when you are biased. When you're telling me damn fucking you Westbrook is your favorite and this is why, nigga, that's coming from the heart because you might see some shit I don't see.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I be on NBA Twitter, and I been like they got a few of them spaces on Twitter that they put on YouTube. Them shits be kind of hard, bro, because you got some people in there that kind of made their names off of like covering the NBA. And they be bro. They had one where they was like, "Is Westbrook a top 25 point guard in the league, bro?" Dog, bro. Some of the things these niggas was saying, it was hilarious, bro.
I'm telling you,
dog. One nigga came in here like, man, that nigga ain't even a top 300 player in the league.
What
bro.
the
like,
fuck?
Bro, the other dog was hilarious, bro. Dog, one dude came, he ain't better than Ish Smith. This, dog,
okay.
Bro. Like, dog, it was great, bro. It was funny, dog. But some dudes had some cases for why he ain't top 20, and I was like,
right now, like currently or all time?
Yeah, like right now.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Right now, don't know if he's top 20. The only reason I say that is because it's with the team. As a team, as an individual, he's definitely top 10.
Yeah, but see, like my thing is the argument could be like, because you can be like, my argument is always with like even say when you talking like, if you say like if Steph Curry is a top 5, or is he the best point guard in the league or whatever, I always be like, there's people that's a better point guard than him, that he's a better player than. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'd be like, okay, I can see how you might can get 20 better point guards, but that don't mean they're necessarily better players than Westbrook. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
just at the position.
And that's why I'm saying positionally, it's how you gotta look at it. Because, for instance, you would ask yourself, is Markelle even a starting point guard? Markelle Fultz. Is he a starting point guard?
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, his numbers ain't jumping off the damn charts.
Yeah.
But most niggas would say he's a starting point guard.
Yeah.
His numbers don't support that if you like break it down all the way down to the bare minimum. Cause what he averaging with like 12 points. I know he's injured too.
Yeah.
But before he got injured, he was still averaging what?
I think he was like around that for that season. I think he was like around 15.
15?
15 and 5, something like that.
Okay. And
then he got hurt.
And let me ask you that 15 and 5, is that a quality starter? Or?
That's a I would say that's a quality starter. Like if that's all you got to work with, because this point guards, that starting point guards, like Mike Conley, his numbers wasn't that. Mike Conley been somewhere like around like 13 and 6. So similar.
But he's in old age. In his prime, he was 26?
I mean, his best. I mean, even I'll say this for a majority of his career, he kind of been like lower end. But then it was about 2 or 3 seasons where he hit like he was averaging like 20 and 7 for a couple seasons.
For real?
Yeah.
I thought Mike Conley was like the most consistent. Like
he
never got an All-Star game.
This was one of the thing about Conley. It was always like around. I would say Mike Conley was always like around 16, something like that. I would definitely want to look at his stats. But Mike Conley, he was one of those where it's like, hey, whatever you need me to do, I'll do it. I don't got to go crazy on the scoring because I got Rudy Gay, I got Mark, and I got Zebo. So I'm going to just play my position. Mm-hmm. When they left and it was just him and Marc Gasol, it was like, okay, I got to pick up the slack, and y'all just paid me $150 million. I gotta give y'all.
Because I'm about to say, because at one point he was the highest paid player.
Oh yeah.
I think it was only like a couple, it might have been a month.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple weeks, but still, you top 10.
Yeah, so he was, he was definitely capable. It was just,
that's hard. Could Markel get you 18, 20 by himself?
I think he could. Man. It just all depends on. Like really, if he can hit the 3 ball consistently, which I think every year he's gotten a little better. Even this year, the few games he played, this probably looked like the most consistent he was at shooting, because his mid range is money.
Yeah,
like, and he can get to the hole pretty much any time.
What do you think wrong with it? Because it's clear, like you could clearly see it's still a hitch in his.
Yeah. It's just whatever happened, if it was the accident or whatever. That nobody really know for sure what happened. It was something, man.
Because even after the accident, you would still see like a non-hitch. Like he clearly has it's just like, yeah. For all the viewers, if y'all don't know what we're talking about, go look at them Charles Barkley swing a golf court, golf club, mm-hmm. and then go look at Markel.
Yeah,
and you're gonna see a noticeable
because they always say. Like it's more so a mental thing with Markel with that when he really had that issue really bad, and that might be the truth because I heard Charles talking about his golf swing and he was like, I was doing that for a reason, but then now it's like I can't stop doing it in order to get the best hit that I can. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like that's mental for him. Now he really has to hit like that. When he was doing it like just messing around for so but. I don't know, crazy. But yeah, man, I don't know what it is because like I always tell people, because Jason Tatum clearly should have been the number 2 guy. I mean the number 1 guy, right? But Markel, I ain't gonna lie, without the injuries, bro, he would have been like they would have been like, okay, Tatum should have been number 1, but like Markel was
shit. Tatum went number 4.
He went number 4. Yeah,
the crazy thing is, and this is why God, I hope that like I say, the only thing on Orlando's side is we have every number 1 pick we picked is a Hall of Famer without question. The only thing is the fact that every superstar that is in the league was projected to come to us in the draft, but it just got switched up. In the beginning of the draft. If you go look at the draft boards, we were supposed to get the boy they call the unicorn, Porzingis. Didn't get that. Then we'll get Tatum because Tatum wasn't the talk. He was supposed to fall to us. Celtics jump in front of us. They get Tatum. So a lot of people are supposed to come to us, and we end up getting the scraps. Right, so hopefully, we do something. But like you said, Well, back to what you were saying anyway, with your boy being a top 20.
Yeah, I think he could have. I think if he never gets hurt, he would be justifiable anywhere from 2 to 4 if he never gets hurt. Because it's like Tatum, then I'll even say maybe. I think he would have kind of been a little questionable at 2 because I think De'Aaron Fox is clearly like the number 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe even, I don't know, you know, could be justifiable at number 1 at certain times because, like I say, I like Tatum, but he's just so up and down for me. That's why I never really.
Do you think he's gonna have that up and down if they get rid of Brown?
Yeah, because it's with Tatum, and I don't know if I said it on last pod, but I've been telling people, it's like with him, it's if the 3 ball is falling,
he get comfortable at 3.
If the 3 ball is falling, he gonna go get you 25 to 30. But if the 3 ain't falling, it's like everything else is kind of like not as consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he really depends on knocking down at least 3 to 4 threes a game to really get that efficiency boost up and get them points up. Which is why it's like with Jaylen Brown, like I always been more of a Jaylen Brown guy on that team because I know Jaylen Brown, if it's 20 to 25, I'm gonna get that for him every night. Versus with Tatum, it's like I'll explode, then one night I might get you 15. Now they both been kind of up and down in the playoffs and the finals.
I ain't lying.
Sure.
Brown averaged 18.
He's solid. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they both kind of even in his numbers has kind of been down too from going into this season because he averaged I think like 24, 25 the previous season before. But you know they'll figure it out. I think they can do it together. They just they're still young guys.
If they do it together, then what are they missing though?
If they do it together, they ain't missing nothing. They can win.
But I'm saying, let me ask you this: what's your prediction? Who you think win this series?
Oh, it's over already. You know yeah, it's over. The only thing I would say, because I think me and you was talking about this, or maybe it was my homie at the job, Amir. Like, Golden State, they really be on that shit where it's like, oh, we'll lose this one, so we
just
can go back
home
and win. Yeah. You do that and you play around and something go wrong, which I don't think they that immature to be like, oh, we want to celebrate on our home court so bad we just gonna take this L. You know what I'm saying? But like, just think about it, bro. And I was telling my guy, I say, man, listen, if I told him before the game started, because. And man, let's just go ahead and introduce the pod. Welcome back.
Oh, yeah. What's so funny is I was gonna call this. This was gonna be the pre-show. I was gonna add it separately, but let's go ahead.
No, we in it, man. Hey, y'all already know, man. It's the Super Villains podcast. We back. You already know it's the podcast. Well, even if you're a superhero, you're a villain to someone out there. Somebody, maybe a couple more people, but to somebody. And this is episode 49, man. We coming back. You already know we're in the midst of the playoffs as we already chopping it up, man. But I was telling my boy, man, I say, listen, if Wiggins shows up the rest of the season, not the season, I said if he showed up anyway, this shit would have been over early. Cause that just gives Steph that number 2 for sure. Yeah. That's consistent. And me and Sharon, we have been talking about it. And I was like, bro, you got to remember, and within talking about this, I came up with a nickname for him, the Sleepwalker. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Because, you think about his Minnesota days, people are mad at him because he wasn't averaging 25, 27 points a game. He was just walking into, anywhere from 20 to 24 points a game during his 3 or 4 years in Minnesota. Just easily getting that. Yeah. Without even, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, they like, bro, we need you to 25, 27 a game. That's what we need you to be. Where that might not be who he is.
No, I think they wanted 28 from him, actually.
Probably, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I mean, he could still do that, but maybe every player just ain't got the drive to do that. But I'm like, so if he's averaging, I think before the last few games, past 2, I think they said he was 16 points per game.
15, 16.
You know what I'm saying? So Then he turned up, had the game where he scored 17 and 16 rebounds. They had 26 the last game. So he had 18 and 10 for the series. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So one thing I will say for sure, like the way he killing on the boards, because in Minnesota, I don't think he ever had a season where he averaged 5 rebounds a game. Or I don't know what he did assists, but I know for sure he was always somewhere around like 22, 3 and 3 all the time. And so he never did anything else. He was always a solid defender and showed that he could defend. Like I seen him lock James Harden down plenty of times in Minnesota. But like now, if he adds this other part to this game where I'm gonna go get you 8 rebounds a game during the season, 7 rebounds, anywhere in between that, and give you 18 to 20 a game, bro, that's
crazy,
elite, bro. That's elite.
You know what's crazy? If they win the championship, nigga, the Western Conference better be scared because it's gonna give him that confidence.
Yeah, bro.
Because to me, like even in the when we was on the Facebook group, I didn't give Wiggs. I gave Wiggs his props, but I wasn't high on Wiggs because I expect that from Wiggs. For me, I feel like he just had an all-star season. Like this is what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
To me, the most important person to me that I've seen like throughout the game who gives them like an extra boost is Gary Payton. Jr.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like
a different level of energy.
Small things that he does. The man, last game he had 10, I believe. I think he had
cutting
10.
without the ball. Stuff
no, 15.
Like that.
He had 15.
Yeah.
Without the ball, cutting without the ball.
Defense, of course.
Defense. Man, this man was guarding Al Horford, bro. How is that possible?
And see, for me, and that all goes into mentality of playing. Like, if I I feel like sometimes in today's NBA, like your aggressive mentality of just playing basketball just goes out the window. Soon as if you on my back, bro, man, I'm backing you down. I know you the glove too, or whatever, but like I'm backing you down all day, bro. You too small. You only like 6'3", 6'4". I got to give you the business.
Small dog, and dog, like, literally, to me, his defense is just as good as
Oh, he's one of the better Wayne defenders. Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
Literally, he's Marcus Smart without the flopping.
Yeah. And listen, bro, like and I want to just talk about him for a second, but like, just finish up on Wiggs. I was telling the guy at the job, I say, bro, listen. I said, if Wiggins just do what he's supposed to do anytime, I say all he need is a few moments in the game where he's aggressive. Because he already getting you 16. Now add about 4 or 5 touches in there where you have a mismatch. I said if you had Derek White on your back, just 2 bumps, fade away. I'd be damn if he did that twice in that game. Like a couple bumps, fade away, nothing but net. But Marcus Smart, I tell you, in crunch time of that game, bro, it was a stretch, bro, like around, I think, 4-minute area where this man flopped, left Klay Thompson wide open for a 3, splash, came down, got a foul under the basket that he got a tech for.
And then he got frustrated. And then we start being rough with Jordan Poole, which I felt like he was overly aggressive with Jordan Poole. And even though Jordan Poole flopped on that little, to me,
it all happened right in that window.
If Marcus Smart wasn't playing overly aggressive because of his frustration, that would have never happened.
Yeah. So that was like maybe like a 7-point swing, like just that off of him just being frustrated and making bonehead decisions, bro. Like. That boy flopped and left Klay wide open.
Yeah, dog. Like, and honestly, the crazy thing is we can't condemn him too much because it's his game.
Yeah, for sure. Cause you reward him for it.
Yeah,
you got to take the good with the bad. It's true.
I think what he gonna get you at least a charge a game.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's what he do, man.
One charge a game.
Yeah,
he good at that.
That's what he do.
But for me, I feel like Wiggs. Like I say, I'm with you. The series over.
Yeah, it's over.
I think tomorrow they finish them off and is what Golden State in 6.
Yeah.
Only because 2 things. Number one, people are saying that, oh man, like y'all didn't win with Steph. No, they still got a solid team. I understand that sentiment. Like, man, Steph was off. This is a game you're supposed to have. No, they still have a solid team. Like They made it to the finals.
I mean,
they
bro,
made
listen,
it seem like
they got
Steph
it
got to
done.
be on every night.
Yeah,
for them to win.
they got it done, bro. Listen, what Clay had, I think 18 that night. Wiz went off for his 26.
Payton had 15.
Yeah. So like you got scoring punches from everything. I think Poole had like 12, 13 or something like that. You know, so they made up for what they needed. Draymond played a little better. Got them. He was a little bit more aggressive on drives. Think he had like, you know, close to his like triple double-ish area where he had like 8, 7, and 9, something like that.
He had more. I think he had like 12 points.
Probably.
Yeah, but it was. But the thing is they literally played team ball that game. So to me, I felt like, Steph had an off game where he didn't make a 3.
Yeah,
but
I
I wouldn't base that on winning the game. Like, hey, because Steph didn't hit no 3s, you should have won. I feel like the key to them winning is for both of them, for Brown, Tatum have a good game together. Not you got it on the first game. I got to say, like, if they have a game together and have Al Horford is tag along, you're gonna win. Yeah,
and I would say that's the other thing really, where you had Al Horford over the course of the playoffs averaging like 20 and 10. He ain't really been there.
I don't think
in
they've been playing
series like that. They probably matter of fact, they probably haven't been playing like that.
They've been playing White and Williams.
Yep. So it's like, you haven't had that third score in the series, which has been an Al Horford, and then having Marcus Smart throwing in maybe his 12 and 7 a game that he was getting. It's kind of been difficult for them two players in the series. Where Marcus Smart was hitting a lot more 3-pointers in other rounds, that shot has kind of went cold in this series. So
do you know who I think Smart? To be honest with you, I think besides, let's say Tatum and Brown can't have a game together. I think your 2 X factors is Al Horford and Marcus Smart. And the reason why I say those are your X factors is because for some reason, I don't know why Golden State does this, but those 2 get the most open 3s. And White is third, but those 2 get the most open looks. I don't know why Al Horford, because Al Horford has showed them time and time again, he can shoot a 3. He's a 3-pointing big. He can shoot. They need to stop leaving him open. Smart, they dare him to shoot. And the crazy thing is I think Marcus Smart 3-point percentage is still up for the series.
Yeah,
I guess taking them.
I guess a lot of times, what I've seen watching it, the amount of open shots that he was getting, they're not there as much. And at this point, I would say too, he's kind of coming back down to earth.
Oh yeah,
to what he was truly as a 3-pointer, because he was knocking them things down. I mean, he was pure during all these playoffs. If he got shots, he was knocking them down. And in this series, it's kind of come back down to earth to where, okay, maybe he was high 30 percentile, maybe, I don't know, maybe 40.
I think that boy,
he maybe was touching 40. I don't know.
One game, I think he shot like 70%. I'm thinking myself like, what the hell?
So you go from having games like that, and listen, that is the shot. If you're gonna live by or die by something, you want to give Marcus Smart that shot, and his percentages just come down to earth a little bit more, which where you giving him them shots, they was turning the tides of the game. Yeah, and so
that's when they was hitting them too. Like,
and then too, I think another thing, like Boston may have gotten to a point to where they're seeking the mismatch so much, trying to take advantage of a Jordan Poole or Steph when they out there. And when you do that, a lot of times you get away from your game, especially when your players can't really take advantage of it the way it's supposed to.
That's what it is.
Like, I don't see Tatum. He not really taking.
He haven't gave you 30 yet. Yeah. So my whole thing is switching on the. You would think with them switching as much as possible when Steph get on him. Yeah. You would think he'll have at least 130.
Yeah. So like he hasn't had those. You know, if you seeking that all the time, and you not really taking advantage of it the way you're supposed to. And don't get me wrong, like Golden State is definitely helping when they need to and helping pretty good. But like if you seeking the mismatch all the time and it ain't really working in your favor like you it's supposed to.
And I'm not gonna lie, to me, from what I see, that double team be coming slow.
You think so?
I think it come a little too slow. Dog, when you got Steph and you Tatum, you 6'9" and he's 6'3".
Yeah.
Dog, like there's no reason why you can't drive, and if you drive, kick it out to somebody, because the 3-point shooting, besides that first quarter, the last game, no, it was the first half. Yeah, the first half. Besides the first half of that last game, their 3-point shooting has been pretty decent.
Yeah.
It's so crazy is, speaking of the 3-point shooting, another reason that the media gets it wrong, I feel like they're looking to blame one Celtic instead of blaming the whole team, because Shannon Sharp, I listened to him the other day where he was blaming Brown. Mm-hmm. He was talking about his handle. Yeah. He was like, man, how did these boys, they got back in the game shooting jumpers, layups, and then in the fourth quarter they fell in love with the 3-point shot. I don't know what game he was watching. But how they got in the game is when they hit them 8 straight threes.
Yeah.
That's how they got back in the game, and they took over. Shit, when you down by they were down by what, 10?
I can't remember.
And I don't know if you seen my message in the chat, but I said before the half they missed 2 free throws that would have put them up by 13. Yeah, right. It was 11. It was up by 11. So I was like, damn, I hope them 2 free throws don't come to bite them. Sure enough, in the third quarter, boy, the Celtics was hot. Yeah. Hot, like fish grease, boy. They came storming. Then they took the lead, right?
Yeah, they took the lead. And then, to me, Tatum, if I had to blame anybody,
I hate to say this, but I got to go with Tatum. Because I feel like Tatum, like you say, Tatum falls in love with that 3 instead of getting that bucket. Yeah. So if they fall behind, and Golden State guilty of it too. Golden State, boy, if they down by 3, they looking for a 3.
Right.
Like I don't know why they do that.
If I had to blame somebody just based off the night he had, I probably got to go Jaylen Brown though. He just had a bad shooting night. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you kind of needed him to kind of show up. You know what I'm saying? Just be consistent. Yeah. Like he had a bad shooting night.
I feel that, and I would give, but he's not the superstar of the team. He hasn't been knighted as a superstar. Tatum has been knighted as a superstar, and he has not given us one 30-point game in the finals. Dog, and his numbers, just like I said, because your numbers look good, don't mean you had a good game. And when your numbers look bad, because to me, Steph didn't have a terrible game. Yeah, because Steph was doing stuff out in the beginning. It was clear as day. In the first quarter, he was a decoy. It was clear as freaking day he was a decoy. I think he might have put up like 3 shots the whole quarter. Yeah. That's not Steph's game. Steph literally put up 10 shots in the first quarter usually. But anyways, he was a decoy. His number suggests that he didn't make a 3. Yeah. And he was like a 7 for like 22. Mm-hmm. So number-wise, you'd be like, that's a horrible game.
Shooting night,
but if you look at everything else he did, timely steals.
Yeah, he didn't hurt the team.
He didn't hurt the team.
Yeah.
So to me, I feel like Brown didn't hurt the team.
Right.
I just feel like Tatum didn't put him on his back.
Yeah, I mean, but like I say, for me, it's hard. It's like I said, I'm not sold on Tatum like that.
Gotcha.
So it's like I don't put him in that air, like versus with like when we look at Brooklyn. When KD did what he did, it's like, oh, you averaged 26, but, bro, you was getting locked up. You was getting scrapped, bro. Yeah. Like, that don't supposed to happen to you. With Tatum, it's kind of like I said, just me personally, I'm like, because like, just playing DraftKings, I'd be like, man, I would never play Tatum because he's just so up and down. So I don't know. Maybe it's, like, premature.
Let me ask you this.
Putting him there.
Do you think it's him or do you think it's the defense? Because I think personally it's him. I feel like if he wanted to, he could get 32 easy.
Yeah, it's him, but it's based off of his game ain't where everybody thinks it really is. Like, because for me, I look at it and I just looking at his game personally. Like I said, if the 3 ball isn't falling, Jason Tatum gonna have a hard time getting you that 30-piece game. Because looking at his jump shot alone, he has one of the slowest releases I've seen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've seen slower, but like comparing somebody, if you're talking about a guy that's 6'10 guys, I think Paul George get that shot off quicker. I think that KD definitely gets the shot off quicker. So every time, even when he has a good game from 3, it's like they're always like a lot of his threes are super contested. He just knocking them down.
Oh yeah,
but it's like
in your face.
it's just like, but the shot gets off so slow. So because of that, I feel like that messes up his mid range area game for some reason. Because
to me, it sounds like you're saying that he has a game like KD and he need to have a game like Jimmy Butler.
No. It's more so like.
Because I'm thinking, if he played more like Jimmy Butler, do you think you'll like him more? Because if he played like Jimmy Butler give you 30. Jimmy Butler give you 40.
Yeah, but I think he probably he needs to get. But these are things too. Like you got to take into account. Like I just don't know what his pure foot speed is to like, can you live at the rim all the time off the drive? Because you probably can't. Because you probably are more of a pull up guy. You know what I'm saying? To where that's really your game. You know what I'm saying? But so like maybe you really need to focus on being able to shoot through contact, few bumps, and because like he wants to be Kobe. We know Kobe game. I'm gonna hit you with fadeaways. What number 24 Kobe? Like, I'm hitting you with fadeaways, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like so, really, if that's your game, you just got to be better at it. You know what I'm saying? I seen that boy shooting them fades and breaking, and you know what I'm saying?
I think his last couple of shots, I know one was an air ball.
Yeah, I was yeah.
So it's like
close. That didn't I think his jumper, I don't know if it's not a bad jumper. It's just one of those where he just needs to be more consistent from his mid range because. And if you're more consistent from the mid range, then now your drive just becomes more deadlier. It's kind of like the same thing with a Steph. Like Steph, he's dangerous as a driver because you're always on your heels because you don't know if he's gonna pull up. Now he has the handle and everything, he can get his own shot. But because if you're not close enough, I get this 3-ball off, it's probably money. So it's like any little bit of head fake that I give or look at the rim, you on your toes, I can just go by you now. You know, because you playing me for the shot, but I can get a
floater too.
He knocking down the floater and all that. Tatum need to add that kind of stuff into his game because right now, to me, it's like 3-ball or to the rim. It's like he missing the consistency in that middle area for the type of player that he's trying to be.
I got a good question for you. If you plug and play Jimmy Butler on this team right now, who wins the series?
Well, let me tell you this. I feel like Jimmy gonna get you his 30. Jimmy gonna get you his 37-7 every night.
So who you got? And Jimmy, Jimmy gonna play defense. So
yeah. I ain't gonna say that they will win, but some of these meltdowns that they having at the in the game, you don't get those with a Jimmy.
And Marcus Smart is no longer your leader. Jimmy is definitely your leader.
Yeah.
So I think that changes too.
And Jimmy is a real deal dog. Like Tatum ain't no dog like that. He's a great young player, but like it's something about the mentality that's in your player like that. Your best player, when your best player is your dog, it's different. You know what I'm saying? And like I know Jimmy, and then Jimmy gonna live at the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? He gonna create contact. So he's gonna hit mid-range jumpers.
Oh yeah,
that's his game. And he was shooting the 3-ball pretty solid too.
So if you had this, I need an answer. If Jimmy Butler is replaced with Tatum,
I can't say they're gonna win the series, bro. Because I got that much respect for Golden State.
Okay, well let me ask you this: is it going to Game 7?
It's going to 7.
If Jimmy Butler playing tonight,
I got put it like this: I got more faith that Boston could win the series if they had a Jimmy Butler than a Tatum. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I have I feel more right now. Like I feel it's over. Like if Jimmy was on this team and they lost the last game, I'd still be like, all they gotta do is win this next one. Then it's a 1-game series. You know what I'm saying? But right now, bro, I feel like them Boston boys are just like that heart is going. And then when your best play, I don't feel like at a point like this, your best player has to have the dog in him to come out and perform to get you the game. Because if he doesn't, then it's like, bro, I'm going to just go out there and I'm going to be nervous as fuck and go through the motions. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I don't like the last shot that Jimmy had took in that Boston series.
It is, I think with this.
But listen, if that bit go in, it's like, I'm that nigga. And you know what I'm saying? And you just got to have the guts to take a shot like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
I'm not gonna lie. I think the reason why it didn't go in, I think he played 41 minutes there.
He played a lot of minutes, bro. But
so
even,
I think
like, it's like, he was probably tired.
He made that same shot.
Yeah.
That same shot. He made it.
He played
like
the whole fucking
earlier.
game.
So
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, like they definitely have a better chance if
he was
Jimmy's
wide
on that
open
Boston
too,
team.
so you gotta take that.
Yeah. I just feel like I said, Jimmy, he be money from that mid range. I'm like, you take a few more. You already got Al Horford on his heels, so any shot that you got from the perimeter is gonna be an open shot. You know what I'm saying? He was going for the win. Like a lot of people don't, because Miami was on the road, right?
Yeah. No, wait. I don't know.
I think
no. That was Game 7.
That was in Miami.
Yeah.
Okay.
Game 7 Miami.
I can't remember because
remember Miami won the East.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. So that's Game 7 Miami. I think you take that shot. I'm not mad at that shot at all. When I seen that shot,
I wasn't mad at it. I just know it was a better shot for Jimmy to take.
I don't know.
Like for me, if that's like a KD, take that bit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like no, like or somebody that's just like you are a known knockdown 3-point shooter. If that's your, so anybody like that's just I'm a known. This is what I do. I shoot threes. Where like Jimmy is just not a 3-point shooter.
Let me ask you this: do you think because I'm not gonna lie, any superstar in this league or at the superstar level, besides Giannis, I think is taking that 3.
I don't think so, bro.
I think LeBron's taking that shit. I don't think so. I know James Harden taking that shit. I think literally everybody. I know Luka definitely taking
Luka taking it. But see, those are shots that he take. You know what I'm saying? Luka might have did a step back with that bit for no reason and still took it. Yeah, I think Giannis ain't taking that bit.
No, I'm saying everybody but Giannis.
Oh, you said but Giannis. Okay.
Everybody but Giannis. Giannis going Giannis gonna try to dunk that shit.
Yeah, I think KD, I think Luka, Steph is taking that. Even dudes that's not like
LeBron taking that shit.
You think LeBron? I think LeBron gonna try to pass that bit.
No, but he was leading the fast break. Who gonna pass it to?
Yeah, he was gonna wait for somebody.
He was wide dog. That was a split second. That nigga was wide the fuck open.
LeBron might take it. Dudes that's not necessarily superstars. You got, I think a Clay will take it. I think Kyrie will take that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But these are dudes that's shooters. Though.
Yeah, shooters.
Like I feel like what's it called? Should have got right in his comfortable pocket. Al Horford already on his heels.
But who to say that Al Horford wasn't playing the mid range? Who to say he was gonna back up?
He already had, bro. Listen, all he had to do is take a couple more steps, and then even then, hard dribble. He got to think, he coming to the rim. You know what I'm saying? So like, at that point, you playing for the drive. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's a tie. It's a tie game anyway.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a tie game.
I'm saying if you hit that shot.
Oh yeah. See, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm my mentality. I'm taking that 3.
But see, this is the thing. That's why I said. That's why I was like, was Miami on the road? Because that's kind of like the rules. If you're on the road, you just go for the kill instead of tie game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, you'll see a lot of players just go for the kill when you're on the road.
But also too, you have to look at put it in perspective. I believe they were down, and they stormed back. Mm-hmm.
So, they went on a roll and came back.
Yeah.
So it was like,
I think they were about to lose.
So it was almost like, bro, if we keep going on this roll and the way we done storm back, then I just bust this 3. It's like, boy.
But I think he was tired. I think he was like,
look,
he
probably was.
Hey, look, we go to overtime, nigga, I'm shutting it down. Yeah. I gotta go for it. Like you said, tough, it's all about the mentality, though.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not mad at him for taking that shot. I just know it was a better shot for Jimmy to take that. I wouldn't mind him shooting 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10 that he could have got to. that 3-point shot, I want Jimmy probably taking that if you ain't got no other choice. Where it's like, nigga, it's down to the buzzer. You got to pull it. That's the only time I want to see Jimmy taking that shot.
Jimmy, I ain't going to lie. I think at that time, I think that was the thing to do. Only if you put everything in respect. Only for me, I think because he played so many minutes, he looked exhausted.
Oh, he was tired. They
stormed down. Like I think that like it was fitting. Like if it was gonna end, I'd rather end like that than any other way.
Yeah, like I said, I ain't mad at it, man.
Yeah. But shout out to Jimmy Butler. You know, hey, look.
Yeah.
I believe. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I've been cheering for Golden State the whole time. I predicted them to win. I was even thinking about this. I was thinking like, dog, if Miami would have made it, and I was thinking this maybe like 3 days ago, dog, if Miami makes it to the finals, I don't know if Golden State, because they're so fucking tough. Miami is a tough team.
Miami is just tough.
They're not outscoring them, but if Miami say, hey, look, we going to play a damn a slow ball game.
I ain't gonna lie.
Slow it down and get it under 100 points. No 100-point games. I think Miami could pull it off.
I feel like it would have been tough for Miami because Bam Adebayo just ain't that guy, bro. He just, you know what I'm saying? He got to be that guy in order for them to, you know what I'm saying?
He can give you a game.
I need you to show up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really need you to show up. And he just, for a guy like him, like, you can't get outplayed by Al Horford. That's what 37 had just turned 37 or 36 recently. You young stud, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Average like I think like 18 and 10 for the
this thing with Bam, I think Bam is still, how do I say it? I think Bam has the game of the white, in the sense of he's been using athleticism so long. I don't think he's fundamentally sound.
Nah, he got way more, bro.
No. I'm not saying that he don't got skill. He has skill, but I think his athleticism has been leaned on so much that when you play somebody fundamentally sound, because Al Horford ain't jumping out of no what's name. He literally just fundamentally sound. He's literally like.
But for me, it really comes down to aggression, because it's like, bro, like I seen him going at Al Horford, and it's like the one game he had that stood out, and I think he had at least, like, the man had, I want to say maybe 15 in the first quarter. Like the man was going, because like honestly with the skill set he got, like it's hard to guard, bro. He was all the bounce, giving Al Horford everything, like early first quarter. And I'm not saying you got to do that all game, but it's just like the aggression for Bam is not there all the time where it needs to be, man. And I don't know. That's why I'm like, ugh. It's still tough, man.
I don't know. I feel like,
with Golden State, you gotta have a second dude riding with you.
No, I think they could have. I think if they would have did like a slugger match, I think they would have. I think it would have been a tight game. But I will tell you this: if you put Jimmy on the Celtics, it's going Game 7, and Game 7 is a toss up.
Yeah. It would be tough. I don't know, because it's just like I say, man. Jimmy, I feel like Jimmy is gonna get his. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I'm more worried about what Jimmy gonna tell his teammates. Because, like I say, Marcus Smart, he has a high. That's so crazy. It seems like he has a high basketball IQ. High basketball IQ. I don't know why I'm stumbling on that. But anyways, he seems like he knows his game.
Yeah, he does.
From when he be mic'd up, right? So the flopping stuff, I know that's him just trying to get his, right? Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is I see how he talked to them, and he talked to them like, hey, okay, I'm the older one. I've been with the longest and everything. Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like Jimmy gonna come out here like, hey, F this, F that, fuck all this shit. Dog, this is our home court. Nigga, we gonna die before we fucking lose. he got some of that Jordan look in him, dog.
Yeah.
He gonna be like, nigga, hell, fuck nah. We ain't gonna let these soft ass niggas. He gonna probably call them light skin and everything. He gonna light skin, man. Hell, fuck no.
Yeah, I think for me, but two dogs like that, they'll get it. They can get it done, and like they might bump heads a little bit, but they both see like, hey man, we trying to get to a common goal. We can make this shit happen. You do what you do. I'm gonna take care of my end.
And that's what I think too. It's not gonna be like, no, hey, I got to get going. Jimmy, the type of person, what if JB going? He gonna pass the fucking ball back.
Yeah,
to him,
all
nigga.
day. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Get your damn fucking 40.
Yeah,
nigga. I don't need to. No, if I get 10 and we win, nigga, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Whereas,
and that's been Jimmy all season.
And I feel like Tatum, the coach is gonna be like, hey, we got to get Tatum involved too to try to. Mm-hmm. It's not like, oh, let him go. Hey, he going off. Kind of like Golden State do. If they see Steph is going off, nigga, Steph gonna be running around cutting screens and everything, but they gonna feed Steph.
Yeah, for sure.
But I feel like Steph is also going to get other people involved too. Like, for instance, I don't know. Let me ask you. Did you think he was a decoy the first half of the game?
Man, but Steph is always a decoy out there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, to me, it seemed like it was more intentional because literally the first quarter, I wish I could look it up. I think the man might have took like 3 shots. Like he wasn't even.
I wouldn't necessarily say a decoy. It's just like I was gonna say it's the way they playing them. So it's like, okay, the way they playing us, we already know what the second option or what's the next pass on this play. Mm-hmm. Steph just keep doing what you do. Eventually, the mistakes will happen. Now he got shots off, didn't make none, but like eventually, bro, it's gonna be breakdowns when it come to trying to guard Steph, man. So like. And Wiggins, he went to work early. You know what I'm saying? I think he had like 13 in the first quarter.
Yeah, he was busy.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it just worked out, man.
Before we get off this, I just want to answer the last question. Mm-hmm. Are we gonna see Game 6 Clay?
Nah.
Let me ask you this. I know I said last, but I got a rebuttal. Yeah. I got to ask. So do you think you know what he's known for? Game 6. Right? Game 5 and 6, right? If you're the Celtics, who do you give more attention to?
Steph. You just keep doing what you're doing with Clay.
So what about first quarter? First quarter, Clay got 4 threes.
I mean, you play him accordingly. The thing is, you play Clay accordingly to how you supposed to play that nigga. Don't give him no open shots ever, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, never. Like, you know, like, because that's what happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? You make it tough on him. The only thing you can do, like, when he got it rolling like that, it's because the only thing you can do is block his shot. Mm-hmm. If you don't block it, it's going in. Like, I was looking at this clip that from the Gilbert Arenas joint, and they do, like, they do the live stream of the game, and they had Matt Barnes was on there, and they was like Clay is one of the only players in the NBA who doesn't have a shooting pocket. Mm-hmm. So it's like no matter where I catch it, if I catch it here, it's going up. If I catch it there, it's going up. Like, so he's been trained to wherever I get it at, it's gonna go up with the same amount of efficiency. And like I was like, damn, I never really thought about it, but I done seen it so many times. Clay catch that bit right here. As soon as he square back up, it's going back up. Or like his little turnaround fade that he do on the drive, and he turn around and he'll fade away. It's just like that pocket comes anywhere. So that's what makes him so dangerous, bro. So the only thing you can do is just try to make sure he don't get it off. If he get it off, it can happen anytime, bro. So just play him the way you supposed to play him. Because if he get too many open looks, Game 6 Clay can happen on game 1. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my thing is too is he's a rhythm shooter. Like the thing is he can get that rhythm whenever.
Yeah.
He ain't one of them people that like, oh, he don't got it the first quarter. You know, oh, he don't got it this game. Nah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
like come alive in the third quarter.
It's one of them, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like if he get 2 shots in a row and they look good, you better look out the rest of the way because it don't take long.
How would you play them,
Clay?
How would you play the like going into Game 6? How you playing Golden State?
Golden State, for me, Honestly, bro, it got to be anybody else but Steph.
Is that how you playing?
Wiggins got to be the MVP. Wiggins gonna get that MVP tonight because Wiggins gonna get that MVP again because he gonna have 50.
Oh yeah, no,
it can't be Steph, bro. I'm getting the ball out of his hands, bro. Every time somebody else got to be, and I have to trust we gonna rotate the best that any team has ever rotated in NBA Finals history, because somebody else got to beat me. Gotcha. I got to get the ball out of Steph.
That what you telling the team?
Yeah. Steph can't be the one to get me, bro. I got to get it out of his hand. Somebody else, Draymond, he gonna have to go crazy. Like you just got to get the ball out of Steph's hands, bro. But Wiggins will have to give me 40. Wiggins got to give me 40.
I wouldn't even try that because he's capable of.
Yeah. Somebody else got to do it, bro.
See, me, I ain't gonna lie. I'm the coach. I say, hey, y'all gather around. It's gonna be short and simple, dog. I don't want to see no flopping. I don't want to see nobody talking to the ref, no complaining. Nigga, we about to do a dog fight. Every foul out there, you gonna earn that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You gonna earn that motherfucker. Hey, look, if they gonna call a foul on you, make sure you earn that shit. When I'm talking about no ticky-tack foul, hey, if you gonna foul Steph badly on the 3-point, you better make sure it's worth it. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. I'm gonna say, look, I'm not gonna say hurt him, but make sure it's worth it. Hey, fight a nigga hard, because the thing is one thing about
you fouling too hard, now you get flagrant.
Hey, shit. At least we know at least we know you tried.
But if you do that and it's Tatum and he get the flagrant and he get kicked out, you might. Hey, we just gonna go ahead and forfeit.
But see, that's what I'm saying. To me, I feel like do like everybody, do like Steph. They hide Steph on defense. Hide Tatum on defense.
You can't afford to do that though. He's one of your better defenders.
The whole team is good for defenders.
I mean, but he's one of your better. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, do you want to win the game or not? Because if you notice this, look at that. And this is why I say the officiating has been ever since Draymond little comments. Mm-hmm. Go look at the officiating. Go see which one of the Celtics got over 3 fouls.
No,
none of them.
I feel what
they
you're
all
saying.
got 1 and 2 fouls.
Yeah,
nigga, foul.
I got you, but listen, let me get Tatum 6'10" on him at any given point. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that. Especially coming around those screens just to get a hand up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. To me, I think they should do. I don't know if you remember this, but when we used to play ball, one of my favorite things to do is let people blow by me and block them from the back. That used to be my favorite thing to do because it's the easier way to block, and I know you're gonna shoot. So all I gotta do is just put my hand back.
Yeah, everybody can't do that though.
Everybody can't do that because everybody's time is not like that, and everybody, of course, when you doing with a Steph now that move his body, and he has great court vision. But my thing is Steph and them they're rhythm shooters. So just don't let them get in the rhythm. My whole thing is if they beat
you're
us,
talking about the 2 best shooters in the world, bro.
Hey,
you ain't got to get in no rhythm if you the best shooter in the world,
that's
bro.
True. That's true. But right now, we know Steph just came off the worst shooting game and he's had in playoffs, number one. We know that. And we know Klay hasn't showed up yet. So we know Klay is due one. And we know Steph ain't likely to have 2 games back to back.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is the only thing we got is our aggression. Mm-hmm. Nigga, if we play hard and play tough on these niggas, maybe look, it's gonna go 1 or 2 ways. Look, they'll fucking get mad and they're gonna keep on scoring, or it's gonna knock them off and we get to a game 7.
Yeah.
Game 7, we play better. Because mind you, don't forget. They play worse at home than they do on the road.
Yeah.
So on the road, I feel more comfortable if I was a coach. But y'all are going home where y'all lost the most of y'all games in the playoffs. So my whole thing is not like, we in the Iron Fortress where, we for sure going to game 7. That's why it's so funny how all these people, to me, this is why I believe in the new media. Because it's so funny how all these columnists, they were saying how, look, Golden State is gonna win in Boston because Boston ain't good on but Boston's gonna win in Golden State. Well, here come game 6. All of them was like, it's gonna be game 7. There's no way Boston's losing at home. The hell? You've been saying the complete opposite the whole season.
Yeah, man. That shit over, bro.
I think it's over too.
I only felt confident in Boston if they would have won last game to win the series. Even if they pull this next game off, bro, that shit over. It's going. Golden State got it. Like I only feel confident in them if if they had went into this with 3-2. Like, damn, we really got these boys down 3-2. Now it's like, bro, we fighting for our lives. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
and it's gonna feel like that the rest of the way.
Though. They might come out, you know.
I don't see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just not enough consistency from Tatum and Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, they haven't had that game together in the series where, like, oh, we both, you know, went for, like, you know, 25 to 27 apiece.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying?
That. But that's my whole thing is that's what scares me, because I feel like they do that. They'll do a game where both of them play good.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. That shit ain't gonna happen, man.
So shit, then the bigger question is what they do after the series. Because to me, that's what the scary part is. Like, what do you do to a team that made it this far, but when they got to the finals, they imploded? Because the crazy thing is, let's be honest, that's why this is the biggest thing.
But it's hard for me to even say imploded, bro.
Who's
it's because,
Who's the MVP?
For what?
For the Celtics.
For the Celtics?
It only be Brown.
No, it could be Tatum because they numbers is about the same scoring wise.
No, they're not.
Yes, it is, bro. Especially after last night.
Well, okay, Tatum had one game that was good.
Yeah, but they still both around 22 points a game for the series.
I don't even think so. I think I think Brown is at 17. And I think Jalen.
Well, that's Brown. If he had 17, that's because of his performance last night. Then.
Yeah, but I think what's name is at 17 too.
Nah, they was both at 22, and then he just averaged. And then he just scored 27.
Hey, we gotta take it to the. I'm almost certain though.
I'm sure Tatum after last night, he probably like around 23 a game. I don't know if Brown dropped all the way to 17, but yeah. Tatum is at least at like 23, maybe 24. Then his other stats in the game too, where he gonna average more assists and more rebounds. It's probably gonna push him over the edge if they had an MVP. You
know. Okay, so let's see. Points. Okay. Steph averaging 30. Okay, yeah, you may be right. Tatum averaging what? Dang it. Yeah, Tatum averaging 23.
Yeah.
Jalen Brown averaging 21.
They was both at 22 before the game, before last night,
gotcha.
Well, the day before. And
okay, well, hey, look, that plus minus, boy, the steal. Dog, Tatum got a negative 3.8.
Man, listen, niggas ain't looking at that plus minus stuff when it comes to they gonna look at the numbers, bro. That's all. Okay. They're gonna look at their numbers, and then you already know it's politics too. So it's like, yeah, we're gonna, they trying to crown Tatum the next guy, so they gonna give him the hard way. Cause me, honestly,
nah, dog, hell no.
What?
Nigga shooting 37%
from the field.
For the field.
Yeah, but what he shooting from three?
He's shooting 47.
That's good enough.
What?
That's good enough, bro. They gonna look at his overall numbers, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
But I'm saying his overall numbers ain't even that good.
I'm just talking about his scoring numbers, his rebounds, his points, and his assists. That's what they're gonna look at, bro. And they're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's you.
Well, like this. As of last, whenever the game was on Sunday, the MVP odds was Steph, Jalen Brown, Tatum, Wiggs. And those were the top four. So Jalen Brown.
What I saw, I don't know what I saw, but they had Wiggins was the last one out of like 5 different players.
Yeah, I just named you 5 players. I just named you 5 players. I named you 4 players.
Okay. I can't remember who all they had up there, but
yeah, because you'll say. Yeah, okay, yeah, it just changed. Well, yeah, I guess that game, boy, knocked him down, boy. But it got Steph. This is crazy, though. Steph, Jason Tatum, Andrew Wiggins, then Jalen Brown, then Clay, then Marcus Smart. Look, these niggas, hey, one good game wash away. Nah, that's crazy. Look,
but you got to think about it because it's such a small amount of games. That shit, it's changing.
But Jaylen Brown had 2 good games. If we're counting good games, now they might not have the numbers, but impact wise, Jaylen Brown led 2 games, 2 victories.
Yeah, but it's really not enough to be like I'm separating myself that far ahead though.
But
you know what I'm saying? Even in Jason Tatum's first game with Jaylen Brown had like 25, Tatum was still like 13 and 12. You know what I'm saying? So that's not like just overall, it's just not enough to be like, man, Jaylen Brown was way better. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this though. But Tatum's win didn't amount to 1 victory though. Mm-hmm. Tatum's good games didn't amount to any victory. He was good every time they lost.
Man, they gonna look at overall games, man.
The 2 games they won was the 2 games Jaylen Brown played good. What's the name played? Tatum's best game they lost.
But like I'm saying, but what I'm saying though is like Jaylen Brown isn't doing enough to just separate himself that far away.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, how the hell Tatum gets it denied is crazy.
His numbers is just gonna be better, bro. It's just overall numbers.
If his numbers were better, the games he played good, they lost.
Bro. You can't subtract those numbers.
I'm not gonna subtract them. But I'm just saying his impact wasn't as great as Tatum because as JB because they won. Right? What you say?
I don't know, bro. Like listen, like let me see here, man. What are we looking at? They got all the games here?
No, those are just the odds. If you want to look at the games, you got to go back. Hit back, and they'll give you hit back one more time. There you go.
Let me see. So they got it from game to game.
They don't got a game to game, but they give you all the overall stats, and I think they do have breakdowns. But you have to look at the breakdowns. All I'm saying is that if you ask me, and it's kind of crazy. I know I keep on saying this is the last thing we're gonna say, but this to me is the most interesting finals we done had in a while because we got established team that's at the mountaintop that they thought that wouldn't never be back there. Yeah, and then you got a young, hungry team who defense is probably the best defense in the league right now. Mm-hmm. Like clearly, they're clearly the best because of their length and their attention to detail. The funny thing about it is to me, if you ask me, it's 2 teams that are deeply flawed, but their games are so good. It's kind of strange because Memphis had Golden State on the ropes.
Did they do?
Did they? Look, we can't say they didn't, but we can't say they did because the last 2 games they played without Ja, and they won a game without Ja. So my whole thing is like, we can't say that, that they were just a rollover because they didn't have their best.
Yeah, player. I wouldn't say that.
But at the same time, we could say that they put up a good fight because they won.
They for sure did.
The fact that they won a game without Ja, that makes you question, like, okay, damn, what if Ja was there? Now, if they wouldn't have won no game without Ja, then we would have been like, look, it is what it is. Injury is an injury. It happens. But for me, I feel like you can see Golden State, they're a good team, but they have their flaws. I feel like this is clear. Like, everybody keep on saying this team, this is going to, put Steph ahead of Clay D. I don't know why, because, a fully healthy Nets might beat Golden State. Like, this championship, I'm not going to lie, this Golden State team, they ain't going to say it's one of the greatest of all times.
Yeah. No,
they ain't saying this. Hey, man, this team is the great. Like, they're gonna be like, hey, it was a good, solid team for that season. But this team ain't competing with the Bulls. Shit, this team might not even beat the damn Magic that went to the finals against the Lakers.
I don't know, man.
I'm just talking.
I mean, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. We ain't have enough firepower.
Oh, not for sure. They have way more shooting. But what I'm just saying, but at the same time, who's stopping Dwight? Cause Looney, look, Looney.
I feel you.
Prime Dwight.
Hey, listen, bro. Listen. Because you said Jason Tatum, he ain't scored in the games that they won. And the only other win they had, he had 26 in that game, bro. 26, 9, and 6. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look at turnovers. The game they won?
Yeah, he only had 2 turnovers in that game.
What game was this?
That's the third game.
Oh, when they went up 2-1?
Yeah. Yeah, and then in the second game that they lost, he had 28 for turnovers. You know what I'm saying? So like it's up and down, man. You know what I'm saying?
So one game, okay. So one of the games they won, he played good. But okay, so I guess you give it to him.
Yeah,
but
it's like, and then like,
you know how you see a game and you be like, okay, well, like for instance, how we both said about Steph's game last game, how we said like, yeah, numbers wise, you look at it and of course he have a good, but when you're watching it, you see the impact. Well, to me, when I watch those games, Tatum might have had points, but to me, I felt like he hurt his team more than he beat the team. And
yeah, he definitely
looking at the fourth, because we had the privilege of seeing the fourth quarter, and in the fourth quarter, to me, like you said, if he ain't shooting no threes, it's like he disappeared.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So he could, like, and that's why I say for me, I don't necessarily have. I guess maybe he doesn't have that responsibility that you would put on a superstar's shoulders, because he really hasn't shown that ability yet. In my eyes, where it's like, I expect Giannis to go get 40 multiple times in the series.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I expect KD, which is why KD really disappointed me and pretty much everybody, where he didn't go get 35, 40 multiple times in that series to push them over, because we know he can do that. So like that was letdowns for me. It's just like Tatum. I think it's just a little too early to put the superstar thing on him, where he not even playing up to the level that he been already playing up to before we start talking about him being a superstar possibly. So because he hasn't shown that he can do that, and that's why they keep going back, man. A lot of people saying they got to get him a point guard, a real point guard. Well, it's like, you can get you a point guard, but you do have two dudes that create for themselves on this team.
You don't need no real.
So you don't necessarily need a real point guard like that.
To me, and that's why I say this new media, they look at stuff like through, I don't know what type of goggles, but it's a fucked up version. Because to me, I feel like that's a cop out.
Yeah,
Marcus Smart is splitting up because
the thing
is
Marcus Smart is enough.
Just like you say, you need a real point guard. Name a real point guard that could defend as good as Marcus Smart.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because Marcus Smart could guard a 1, 2. And a 3.
Yeah.
So my whole thing
I would say what they definitely could have used on this team is a real deal 6-man. A real deal 6-man where it's like, okay, if Tatum and Brown is going to the bench by themselves, like just say if they had like a Jordan Clarkson on this team. I mean, that might even be pushing it like a little too much, because Jordan Clarkson is really like a starter. And so I don't want to go that high when I'm saying like
is he better than Poole?
Yeah, he is. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just like, he's really, really honestly, bruh's kind of like unstoppable. Like you can't really take him, like he gonna do what he do. Like Jordan Poole is still a lot younger than him too. So it ain't no telling what he gonna turn into at this point right now. But Jordan Clarkson is like, I'm gonna come out the bench, I'm gonna get 20. You can't really do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what he gonna do. Like I don't even want to shoot that high though. But you just you need somebody that can just come off and give you some extra scoring punch, or you that, and you could probably use.
What about a
like if they had like a Spencer Dinwiddie on this team?
Okay,
they would that's like perfect.
I'm about to say somebody more realistic they could get the human torch. Your boy.
That would be good too. That would be hard. I ain't gonna lie. If they had him, because for one, like that's like he's like unconscious. So it's like I missed 10 shots. I know the next one going in, and it's like I can create enough for myself if I need to. If I got a lane to the basket, I'm smashing on whoever down there. Like, and he give you somebody else with some size where you want to put him out there with Tatum and Brown, where it's like you can't leave him. He gonna knock down, man. Oh man.
Hey, look.
Hey, Celtics, go get Terrence Ross.
Look, you heard it here
first.
first.
Go get Terrence Ross, bro.
Hey, look, and I know you can get him. You get him for that late first.
Yeah, go get.
Hey, the Magic will let that nigga fly.
Go get Terrence Ross.
Hey, it's
man.
gonna save y'all some cap room.
He gonna turn y'all up a little bit more.
Hey,
get him.
Go get some.
Still a good athlete. Still got a lot of basketball in him. But yeah, man, that's the NBA playoffs, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So but before we get into anything else, man, I guess I need to bring up, man, I had the performance,
Oh yeah, that we about to get into next. We about to get in that next. We seen you though. I seen you.
Oh, you saw it? Oh, Lord. Dang, yeah, man. But yeah, man. So we had it, man. It was a dope night, but I'm gonna just be realistic with the fans, man. As a collective, I would say we was like an 8 out of 10. You know what I'm saying?
That's still solid.
Yeah. So that's room for growth, whatever. But individually, I say I was like a 3.
A 3?
Yeah, cause see, listen, it's a clip out there. It's a full clip out there that the MC, the host of the show, Taisha, shout out to Taisha for having us. That she recorded, right, and it got my full leads on there and stuff. So let me just break it down to y'all. So listen, I'm a nervous dude, nervous wreck. This is very stressful going through this process, trying to get back to where I was, as far as singing in front of people. And so going through this process is stressful. So that's even more pressure to try to get over these nerves. It's at the point to where I'm not even comfortable saying oh, we got a show. I'm not ready to be oh yeah, we got a show coming up or looking forward to getting on a show yet. Mm-hmm. So I got to get to that point where it's oh, they're having a show, let's get on it. So I'm not at that point yet. I'm more trying to run away from it.
Gotcha.
At this point right now. And so we go, every rehearsal was pretty good. So we go have our mic check a few hours before, the whole night even started. So we go in there. The background singers, super nice girls, they in there. The band in there, they dope. So we go over it's okay, so we do Tell Me by Drew. We do pretty much a set of Drew Hill. We do Tell Me and this song called Beauty that they got. So, Tell Me is one of their biggest hits that they have. Everybody know that joint. They got the Tell Me, the bop that everybody know. So we go in there, we get ready. We show them how we want the show kind of sequence. But we're going to do the full chorus, and we're going to go right into the bridge and then end it and then go into Beauty. So we talk to the band. He all right, so y'all want like this? Da-da-da-da-da. He got it. So we go to rehearsing. So we go to singing. Tell me what you want. Do it. So we there, the other singers is there doing they mic checks. Mm-hmm. So as soon as it come on, the other singers is oh shit, this shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? So you had the other people that even work there. They come out the back. They doing the Tell Me stump and shit that's working there. So we okay, we working towards something. So we going to Beauty, which is the song that I'm leading. And this is mic check. So I go through my my leads, which is I'm shaky, but it's still good enough, right? So I'm okay, so I'm solid. And they all right, man. They man, we like that shit, man. So they it's gonna be dope, man. So of course we stay here. The other not background, but the other vocalists that's performing tonight, we hear them go through their sets. They all killing. Everybody's dope singers, and so. We got a few hours before the show start. We go get ready, come back, we chill, enjoy the night. So it's time for us to go up. And so we go up and we get into it. So everybody just going crazy. So we killing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's feeling good. Everybody doing the Tell Me stump or whatever, the bounce or you call it, whatever. And so So I'm feeling good because we killing. We sounding decent on the background vocals. Everybody going crazy. So I'm feeling good. So it get to a point. So we do tell me it's done. So the band, like, he didn't go right into it. He didn't go right into the song like he did when we was rehearsing. So I guess he was kind of giving us time to, like, catch your breath, you know what I'm saying? Say whatever you want to say to the crowd. So we kind of speak to the crowd a little bit. So I'm like, where my beauty's at tonight? So I say that to the crowd. And so they like, oh, shit. The women, they kind of like, they tingling a little bit. So I'm like, okay, I'm feeling confident, man. So first note, which is what makes me so mad. Because
pause real quick. I just want to ask you one quick question.
Uh-huh.
Does your wife ever come to these performances?
Not yet.
And let me ask you this. Are you comfortable singing in front of your wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
And so the only reason why she ain't coming yet because it's like it's pretty much why nobody that's in my personal circle has come yet is because it's kind of like, let me get it together. Gotcha. Then y'all can come. Okay. Like, I got homies that I work with. Like, my homegirl, she hit me up after she saw the clip. She like, you should have told me, man, I would have came out. I was just like, not yet, man. That's good to know. But soon as when I get it together, I promise you, I'm gonna let you know and come out and support. And so first note, because when I looked at the video, played it back, I didn't notice it in real time. First little note or first line I hit, the crowd is like, they ready to go crazy. Like, they like, oh shit. Like, this dude finna, after that, bro, that shit was just downhill. Just like, I'm talking about, bro, like my voice was so shaky. Like, so like pretty much like trembling. Like my voice is trembling. So now I'm trying to get my energy back, right? So I can sing the song the way I'm supposed to. But everything is going out the window now. So my voice is shaky. My breathing is bad. So I'm running out of my breath on the phrases that I'm supposed to be singing slightly. But still, I got enough breath to clean it up and sing the notes, right? Yeah. But my voice was just super shaky. And so when I get to a point like that, creatively, I'm going to keep it as simple as possible.
Gotcha.
So I'm not going to really go out of the box like I can. It's like I'm just going through the motions now. And so it was just from a individual aspect, I ain't show up.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Could anybody else tell you didn't show up? Like if I was in the crowd, not the singers, if I was in the crowd.
Yeah. Because when a nigga nervous. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah. You know when a nigga nervous. So I think most people would come away from it and just be like, because like I said, the first note, it was like, okay, he finna get ready to blow us away. And it wasn't nothing crazy, but it was just like, I guess I came off with enough impact or whatever.
Gotcha.
Where it's like, okay, this guy finna show us something special. And if I could have did what I was supposed to do, because it's like, it's high falsetto notes in the song and all that, which I can do, it wasn't clean. It wasn't clean. Gotcha. It was shaky, running out of breath, stuff like that. So, it was just shaky, bro. But like I say, as a collective, we did real good. My cousin, he killed his shit. I got a little more comfortable later, and where I was just putting some ad libs in here and there. But like, it can only get better. That's all I can say. It can only get better.
Now I'm about to be Dr. Phil over here now, dog.
Yeah.
Because we brothers, bro. We gotta help each other out.
Yeah.
What do you think is? What makes you uncomfortable about being in front of people? Because I know it can't be the people. Because it sounds like the people is like you do that. You sing in front of people. I'm pretty sure you probably started off singing "Happy Birthday" in front of people because that usually y'all singers start.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, because I haven't had time in front of people in a while, it's almost like, okay, now the whole nervous clock has started over, and now I just got to do it in front of people.
Let me ask you think it has to play with COVID and you gaining weight, or just being in front of people?
Just being in front of people. Because the last time I really sung in front of somebody was at my graduation. You know what I'm saying? High school graduation.
Oh shit.
So that's like 17 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I think I sung at my sister's wedding.
You sung at Evan's graduation?
Yeah. So you just think about that.
But at the same time, nigga, that's a lot of goddamn people.
That's what I'm saying. So think about that. Probably was a crowd of maybe 200 people that night. Evan's graduation on the low end was at least 5,000 people.
I about to say, nigga, I know y'all class is just as good as Edgewater.
We graduated at the arena.
Exactly. Nigga.
So like, however many students, however many people they bring. So I say on the low end, 5,000, maybe 10,000 people.
Because I know y'all class, because my class had 600 kids in it.
Yeah.
So I know you're going to have at least around 5.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, for sure.
And if you have 500 kids,
you know what I'm saying?
And like everybody, whole family coming.
Yeah, I brung like 10 people with me. So I know you got those groups of kids that got a whole family coming.
Man, they got niggas that bring 20 niggas out there.
Yeah. So that's why I say low end, 5,000, maybe 10,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit was like nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
that should be your damn, because, nigga, if you could do that, that's damn near a stadium, dog.
Yeah. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, it's all about, but at that time, like, and it's, like I say, when I started singing in front of people on the regular again, like in high school, because I was in a group. We didn't really perform places like that too often. So, like, I didn't really get a lot of stage time in the group I was in high school, because we had a few performances, and then like I ended up getting out of the group, getting put out the group.
They put you out?
Yeah. They said like I was too tall, but it was because I was fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what it was. That's what they told me. I was too tall.
Wow. Nigga said what, dog?
They said I was too tall, but it was because I was big. This was around the time B2K came out.
Wait, what's these niggas' names, dog? You cool with these niggas?
Yeah.
You should
it wasn't the group that put me out. It was more so it was like management type of shit.
Y'all niggas should be a damn shame to y'all self.
No.
Hey, y'all should have said, dog. If a nigga would have told me, nigga, you too tall. Dog, Maine ain't no damn fucking 6'5", dog. He ain't 6'3". He ain't 6'4". Like, nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, that is the lamest excuse.
Yeah. But I guess they was looking at it like, bro, we can't tell man he too fat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, nigga, I would have accepted that before, dog.
For me, that's how it is. It's like, oh, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. If you say, hey, nigga, you know you look husky, dog, versus nigga, you too tall. Cause nigga, if somebody say you're too tall, that's like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Nah, I feel you. Yeah.
But
yeah, so like end up getting out of that. But listen, you know, my cousin was in the group and shit. So of course he ain't want me out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like they was just trying to make business things happen, because they was having opportunities. Like even when I was in the group at the time, like we had this one show where we could have definitely got signed if we only did the one song that we did. Because this was like around 9/11. We came out, and my cousin's dad, which is my first cousin, he wrote like this like American themed kind of joint. And we came out like in a line. We had the flag, right? Now listen, this shit was hard though. I ain't gonna lie. This shit was hard, dog. Uh-huh. And like I don't want to sing the song, but it was like let me see if I can. It was like God bless America, He will take care of us. Although we've been through it all, He won't let us fall. Or whatever, it went like that. Yeah. It was hard, you know what I'm saying? And the way we was performing the shit, you know, them niggas was like, oh yeah, we got it. These niggas is it, bro. Y'all finna miss out because these boys coming with us. You know what I'm saying? Then after that shit went down. It just we wasn't really prepared. Because like me and my cousin, we was like cutting like all the vocals for the performance, and we didn't really get to rehearse as much as we needed as a unit, because it was like we was crunching things. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm gonna say is, dog, God don't like ugly, dog. And, hey, I ain't gonna lie, He ain't gonna let prosper. Right, dog. And if for them niggas to tell you too tall, I don't care what the fuck was going on though.
But I
I
was still involved with the group and shit. Like I was cutting background vocals and stuff.
Hell, that's even worse.
Oh, that's man, it's all good, man. Like I understood it, cause listen, this was at a time. Like listen, this is why I say like our age bracket is like the bridge for everything, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We got a little bit of this and a little bit of what's going on with the new shit, and that's what makes us unique. So we coming out of a age where it's just like, hey man, we just need niggas. Hey, your talent is first on everything. Yeah, you can have a little size on you, but talent is first. We don't care, nigga. You can be a little big. You dope. Oh, and you can move too. Fuck all that. We good. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, B2K come out, and it's like, we don't really care about talent like that. Can you dance? You got a 6-pack? That's what we looking for. Niggas that can dance in the 6-pack. And the lead singer, he just know how to need to sing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? As long as we got the lead singer sing a little bit, everybody else, we just need you to have abs and like some pretty hair or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like, hey.
I ain't gonna lie, only one dark skinned nigga making it in though. Oh, hey, they can only have one scary dark skinned nigga in the group.
Yeah, you know, so it's
we need 2 light skinned niggas out set, you know, and then we need one nigga that's got the curly hair with the
hair. You know what I'm saying? And so like, hey, you know, I always say I had this, it wasn't this big, but some form of a stomach was always there. You know what I'm saying? Like my cousin always say, like, damn, bro, like, I wish we would have kind of knew that shit early on. Cause we could have just been working out and getting you right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
they
like,
would have told you then, dog. Then they were like, "Oh, you were in dark skin." They were like,
"Oh no, they couldn't have did nothing."
They were like, "Man,
listen,
look, man."
And they would have had a whole. Cause listen, even during that time, bro, like I say, my singing was on point. I could dance back then. You know, I'm not a dancer now, but like I could dance back then. Choreography and shit, I could do that with ease.
Man, dog, your dark skin, they would say, man, your teeth too white, dog. Your teeth too white, bro. Dog, it's blind to everybody, dog. We can't do it, dog. I'm sorry, dog.
Came up with something. But nah, man. But I never really got a lot of time on stage with the group. We had a few performances, so all that time passed. Like now I'm in like chorus. Of course, we got like a gospel type of vibe in chorus in high school where we went to churches and sung. And so as people like, you know, you needed people for leads, I wasn't necessarily just volunteering. Like my teacher was like, okay, Jermaine, I know we need you to sing here. Like, I don't want the same person leading every song. So this person doesn't want to, because we had dope singers, but they was like, they don't really want to sing. I need you. So it was like I was kind of pushed in. That's when I was pushed into leading songs then. And so with that, there was a stage of nervousness.
Gotcha.
Where I had to break through that. And like for a long time, I started off shaky. Then like eventually through the performance, just feeling the song, that would take over. So I went through a stage where every time we started, I'm a little shaky. Then I'm good. Until eventually it was like, okay, I'm ready to go every time. I know I got a lead tonight. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to do this. It's what I do. It's my thing. You know what I'm saying? So now you take pretty much a three years of doing that all the time, and you just turn that switch off pretty much after my high school graduation. Turn it off. And that was dope. We killed that. That probably still go down, no doubt. It's probably my best singing on the stage in front of anybody. So turn that off. 18 years, 17 years passed, no singing on stage. Was just mostly trying to do the songwriting thing. And now it's just like, okay, jump back out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So now I just got to get over all that again. But now it's kind of like, it's tougher because I don't want to say more is expected, but like I said, it's some real dope ass singers that's out there. So you don't want to jump out like in front of dope ass singers and just be like shaky. But the good thing about it is that it's one of those situations where it's like, I guess they look at it almost in a way and they're saying like, no, we know.
Yeah.
We can tell.
Mm-hmm.
just relax. You know what I'm saying? We can tell though. We know.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Then like I think they appreciate the fact that we coming out harmonizing and stuff like that. And I think I did enough just to show like, yeah, I can sing. And so it's like we know you can sing. We don't know if you just super dope yet or if you just cool. But we know you can sing, bro.
So let me ask you this.
Nervous.
With that being said, two part question. First part. Does this mean that you need to like you're trying to implement doing more of this?
Yeah. It's we definitely gonna do more. Like because my cousin, he was asked to perform. Shout out to Stacey Russell. This was kind of like her birthday bash thing, where like I guess like every artist that performs that whatever their birthday month is, they will ask artists to come out and perform on their birthday night, and they're like the headliner of the night. Their birthday night, they're the headliner of it. So it was her birthday bash. She asked my cousin to come out and perform, but he like, hey, I want to do some group shit with my boys. So she like, oh, I'm down for that. So like, this was like really the first time, like I guess in a long time, I don't know what, like a full-fledged group came out and doing like the group thing. So like they fucking with it. Even one of the girls that performed there, she like, hey, I need y'all for my birthday night. So I don't know when her birthday is, but that'll be another performance. And then I don't know, I think niggas gotta slow down a little, but they like talking about, hey man, we need a featured night. And so like, and the host is like, oh, I was already thinking that. And I'm like, bro, y'all gotta chill, man. Like, I just can't be. That's a little bit too much. And I don't know what a feature night mean. What that mean, like, because that was already like a 6-minute little set we did. So what we talking 15 minutes? I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that quite yet.
And this goes to my second part question. How do you think you need to be pushed in the water? Because
no, not like that.
But this is what I'm about to ask you though. Look, wait, hold on, dog. You about to drop an EP?
Yeah.
Say that EP slap and take off.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, if you having this damn stage fright with people, nigga, what about when you the only vocalist?
Right. But see, this is the thing. I've already accepted like I gotta work through this, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like whenever we gotta perform, I'm gonna be there. Just so, because I know I got to work through this. But I don't want, like, just say we did that and they be like, man, the next time we see y'all, 20-minute show. Like, bro, like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, whatever spots we got, you know what I'm saying? If it's just like, hey, y'all come do 2 songs for this. Do 2 songs tonight, this Thursday, next Thursday. I'm there every time. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be like, oh, these dudes get a feature night and they other lead singer ain't even tight like that. You know what I'm saying? Not on a featured night. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this then. Do you have comfort in that y'all are singing songs that aren't original? Because what if y'all sing original songs?
No. Well, see, on these featured night, well, like if you perform in there, I don't think anybody does original songs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like everybody, you know, you do what people know. You know what I'm saying? Or songs that's like out, you know.
Well, let me ask you that. Would you be more comfortable doing an original? Because nobody would know what note you're supposed to hit?
Nah, because it ain't even like
it's just a sound.
It's just a sound.
Not even
Yeah, because I'm singing on key and all that. It's just like it's shaky. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know.
Would you be open to taking some CBD oil or something before?
I'm
not saying I got nothing for you. I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to figure out how willing are you to cure this nervousness? Because they got shit that you could take to calm your nerves.
Yeah, like I probably would be open to that if it would calm me down.
Yeah, like that's why I said CBD oil. I didn't say no damn weed. Like I didn't say, hey, just take some CBD.
Right.
They could, you know, you can have a gummy. You can have and it's not full marijuana, but you know they have something that calm your nerves where you're gonna be like, yeah, nigga, I can do this.
Like
shit.
Like if I knew for sure if it would help me like that, man, I keep them shits at the house if I knew that. If I knew it would do me like that. But then I wouldn't want to depend on that. Like, oh, I need this to get me right before I get on the stage. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, well, but the thing is though, what if it never goes away though?
It will. I just got to do it.
Well, I'm not saying for you. I'm just saying there's things that we like. For instance, I was gonna ask you this too, just randomly, because when you were talking about your situation, it reminded me of me and flights. Have you ever? Do you fly a lot? Or?
No, I never flew before.
Oh, you never flew before?
Yeah, but I wouldn't have an issue with it.
Okay, so me, the thing is there's and you might like it because you might do roller coasters. I don't do roller coasters, but
nah, not really. Nah, nope.
Okay, good. Well, you ever been on a roller coaster and your stomach drop?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so basically, when you're in an airplane, sometimes y'all hit air pockets and it's like you're floating.
Gotcha.
So the plane just goes up and almost feel like you're about to come down.
Yeah.
Like that. But of course, you're in the seat.
Yeah.
And like the whole plane just feels like almost like it's falling.
Yeah.
But it's gliding, right? So the thing is I done been on maybe, I would say over close. If it's not close, very close, it's over 100 flights. Yeah. Because I travel for a living. Like I'm literally up 3 to 4 times every month for over 7 years. Yeah. So and then on vacations and stuff, like I fly freaking a lot. I done took 10 flights in a month, easy. So the thing is though, even without all that being said, right? Sometimes I get nerves. Gotcha. Sometimes I prefer big. I want the big ass airplanes. Like when you go international, I love those flights. Yeah, because you don't feel turbulence. Even though turbulence don't really scare me, I just don't like what it does to my stomach. But I still get like that little thing in my gut that says, yeah. And I'm the type of person, I'm a realist. So you know, when I get on planes, I tell my wife, I look over every. I think I told y'all this. I look at every
like you
flight.
Said some shit like, I know this bitch can blow up. Some shit.
No,
like
I say, I hope this ain't the one to go down. Because, hey, look, it's real though.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Somebody plane got to crash.
Yeah.
If it goes up, what?
Yeah, it must come down.
It got to come down.
Yeah.
So I had to tell her like, hey, look, I hope this ain't the one. It's due one. Hey, somebody plane got to go down. So anyways, I always tell her that because I'm a realist. The thing is I always, it might not be in takeoff. It might be like we almost there, or it might be when we take off. Like I can't determine when on the flight I'm gonna get it, but I always get that anxiety. It's just like, it's not even nothing serious. It's just like a quick little anxiety, like, yeah, nigga. Yeah. This could be the one, nigga. Yeah. You never know.
But I think so. Like, it's been so long. I think I always used to get like even when I got used to, I think it was always like a little jitters. Yeah. But it's like it's like, oh shit, we about to do this type of, you know what I'm saying? Versus like right now, it's kind of like, man, I don't want to do this shit, man. Like that's the feeling it is right now. And it's similar to when I first started where it's like, oh shit, here it come. I know it's my turn soon. Versus like, oh man, boy, we really about to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so like, cause I remember like graduation night, I don't think they even told us when they come up. Like, it was just like, I seen one nigga that was singing with me. I seen him walking towards the stage. I was like, oh, let me get up too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we started walking up and we got on stage. You know, niggas started turning the mic on. The crowd started going crazy. I was like, oh yeah, like this shit finna, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm the type of nigga too, like, if I start feeling it before my part comes, then it's gonna really be a good night. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what ended up happening because I had like the second verse on the song we did for graduation, and like, you know, just went into it and it was cool. You know,
y'all didn't sing Boys to Men.
Nah, it's so hard to say goodbye. But it was a Boys to Men song. It was I Would Get There. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And then
what, black people and Boys to Men. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Boys to Men could license they song.
Oh yeah,
and get paid for every time somebody sung at a graduation. Them niggas would be a gazillionaire.
Yeah,
so.
If you saying it's so hard to say goodbye at a graduation, because that was like for a nigga dying. Like,
I know, but dog, when I tell you that shit played on everybody graduation played that.
That's crazy.
Everybody.
I'm glad we didn't do that because I think what was gonna happen though, Like I was teaching some girl.
Shit, I'm gonna get that. Ain't that about damn death too?
No, it's kind of like prospering through whatever, kind of like, you know what I'm saying.
But didn't somebody die in the damn music video?
Nah,
I can't remember.
Well, I can't remember the video, but I know it's pretty much like, hey nigga, like it's pretty much like these chains can't hold me back type of shit. Like, you know, so whatever we going through, at the end of the day, I'm gonna get where I need to be in life type of song. But like I was teaching, shout out to my girl Makiba, Ruth, and Charity. I think it was a fourth, but I can't remember. I think it was Andrea. I think she was singing with them. I was teaching them It's So Hard to Say Goodbye. And if they would have learned it, you know, they would have performed it at one point. But I don't know. There was some issues with that, man. That happened, that they ain't finished doing it and putting it together. But yeah, that was, like I say, so it was always here and there, like some nerves, but it was just like expected nerves before getting on stage. You know what I'm saying? That I probably got all the time. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably common though, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure Chris Brown.
Yeah, I think everybody. I think people. I've heard people that say, "Man, I get nervous to this day," and it's been women and dudes that's been getting on stage forever. But I think that just comes with it naturally, like before you hit the stage. But yeah, like I say, right now it's them kind of nerves where it's like, man, I don't really want to do this shit for real, bro. I'm scared, like I'm scared type of nerves.
So let me ask you this: if somebody who was producing Coachella, they heard an original song for you and say, bro, we gotta have you. We gotta have you on stage.
I'm gonna do it. I ain't turning down nothing, bro.
So nigga,
like, so even if they did this,
so you definitely taking some CBD for you.
Oh, I'm taking. Boy, listen, I might not even make it to the stage. I've been took too much of that shit, bro. But yeah, like I'm at the point, like I say, man, I have to realize. Now, I mean, Coachella, that's a whole another level. So like, it's gonna be videos. I mean, it's already a video of this performance that I don't want people to see all of it.
Oh, look, Coachella nigga.
Oh, that bitch, they gonna be like, man, that nigga Jermaine, boy, I don't know who that is, but that boy, that nigga shouldn't have been on that stage. That shit was a little too big for him.
Nah, I think that there's something easy that you could do. I don't know what it is.
Probably.
But I believe there's something
probably
that you're gonna figure out, that you're gonna be like, or it's gonna hit you. You might be on stage and you might be halfway through a fucking song and it might hit you and you might be like, this shit fucking easy. Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. I think it's a mind thing. And I think if you realize, like, I don't know if this can help you or not, but bruh, singing to you, it comes natural and it's easy. Mm-hmm. Nigga, for me to damn fucking carry a tune is fucking hard. So the thing is even when you're off, you might be like, bro, I was a fucking 2. And in my mind, you're going to be like, damn, this nigga sound like a fucking angel from heaven. So I think if you get that, because I think too, from hearing how you speak, you want to be respected by other singers. And I feel like the fact that other singers heard you off key, because I think if nobody there could sing and you're performing, I think you're like, man, I smashed that shit.
Yeah. No, because like that wasn't it. Like, because I wasn't off key or nothing like that.
Well, not what trembling.
It was just all nerves. And that's one of those things where, like, it's just always noticeable. Even if you don't got an ear, you know when a nigga like, oh, like, and then the only way that you wouldn't know that I was nervous, because I think in my performance, it didn't show like I was nervous.
That's why I think it would have showed, because from seeing, because you said y'all did that first song first, right?
Tell me first. Yeah.
Okay, so from seeing that, all y'all look comfortable.
Yeah, but that's why I say, like, as a whole, it was an 8. You know what I'm saying? Because like we was on point, like for the majority of the harmonies and stuff, like we was blending pretty good. Like I say, for me, the only weak point in the performance was that I was nervous and I just couldn't do what I know I could do.
Let me ask you this: when you went back, did you tell your other guys that, like, damn, though, I think I was?
They know.
How could they hear? They had mics.
No, you can hear me.
But I thought y'all can't hear yourselves when y'all sing because of.
No, you can hear. I mean, because you got the monitors in front of you, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you know how to.
So it's not like this.
No. It's like you got the regular mic joints, right?
Yeah.
So like we just hear our normal voices right now.
Yeah.
That we would hear if we were just having a regular conversation. But there you got like the wedges, which is like speakers, and it's bringing your voice back to you.
Oh, and you can hear that over the crowd?
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. And two, it's like I think, and I only performed here twice. This is my second time. The first one, I don't even know if I really count that one because, like, I don't know what I was sounding. I feel like vocally I probably was a little bit more better there because it was just like real quick, get it over and get up out of it type of situation. But just lead wise. But here, as far as like we was hitting on the harmonies, I think my ears got a little more used to performing there because that is a thing. Like the crowd can be a little loud, and then mostly the musicians they going crazy. So you gotta be able to hear yourself over them. And like me and my cousin was talking about, he was like, "Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You sounding like, you know what I'm saying, your ears is just tuned to singing here now." Cause like that was his thing was like he's like, "Bro, I can't really never hear myself. So like I don't know if I'm executing good enough or not. Like I don't know for sure." And then he was like, "Bro, I ain't gonna lie, for this just being like your second time, like it's like you almost, you know what I'm saying, you ain't really having no issues. It's just like you just gotta relax and be confident, you know what I'm saying?" But like, yeah.
So everybody, so your team knew that, like.
Oh yeah, because they know what I can do, you know what I'm saying? So
do you think you'll be feeling more like knowing you wasn't down on yourself, but you was down on yourself. You was mad at yourself, like, damn, you disappointed yourself.
Oh yeah, bro. Listen, I couldn't even sleep.
So I figured that. I didn't want to take it there. I didn't what I was gonna think, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
But okay, but that's how I feel you will react, right? So let me ask you this. What if you had went there and you killed the first time you went there, right? And then this is the second time. And let's say y'all did an encore, and the encore you sung bad, but on the original first one, you killed it. Would you be this bad on yourself? Knowing that everybody knows, like, this nigga, he just killed it the first hour ago, but on his encore, you know, he was a little shaky.
But is it like the same problems? If it's just like a voice is shaky, or is it just your like a fucking up? Like,
no, your voice shaky.
Oh, I wouldn't be as hard because like if I did good on the first one, it's like
they know I know what you can do.
Yeah, but it's more so like I know I killed that shit too, right? But it's like it's just gonna be like, man, what the fuck wrong with you? What you shake? I would be like, bro, you just killed the first one. Why you shaking now? Like that's what it would be like. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would feel. But like it is important because, like I say, bro, we talking like we talking like real deal niggas, like singers, like Jasmine Sullivan level type of singers there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, of course you want to be dope in front of them type of singers. But what makes it cool is that they all are like super humble people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come dap you up. Hey, you got it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just keep working. You know what I'm saying? It's this dude named Shep there. His name Jermaine, actually, too. Jermaine Shep. And just go by Shep, though. Super dope singer. And I had been hearing about him for, like, years because working at Crispers, Katrina, she used to tell me about this event, Thursday Live Vibe, which is what it is. Happens every Thursday at Dream City. I think when they first started early on, he was one of the people. He was always singing there, and she used to be like, "Hey man, you got to come check this dude out named Shep. Man, he is so good." You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, like they come around full circle, you know, be meeting him and stuff like that. But like he's dope. They had this girl named Markeisha there, my homie Indigo. I think she just moved back to Dallas, but she was dope. Like This young lady named Victoria was another singer. This guy named Zayd. This dude named King. I keep forgetting brother name. I think it's Sean. Shane, something like that. He the most. He the coolest cat that you'll meet out there, man. Mm-hmm. All of them super good people, man. But they real dope. And it's just like you want to do your thing when a whole bunch of dope singers going on.
Do any of them write their own originals?
I don't know if they just performing artists or not. But,
so if you had a goal, how many performances would you want to do before you be like, this is where I need to be?
It's hard to say, cause I might go out the next one and be on point. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know when it's gonna happen. Cause
well, I know you don't know when, but what kind of goal do you want to set?
I said 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Yeah,
more.
at least 4 or 5.
And that's with the group. So let me ask you, how many performers you think you need to be before you can perform by yourself?
All I need is them 4 or 5. I'll be straight.
Okay, so after that 4 or 5,
yeah,
you'll be able to drop out by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, and then honestly, I had to play that one by ear because I've never been on stage by myself before. But I feel like I would be, because the background vocalist is there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like somebody's there. But I never, I ain't never. So it's hard to say. I would be nervous, but I don't know because it's always been a choir, or it's been like 3 other niggas. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I was on stage, so yeah.
Gotcha. Let me ask you this: does anybody have background singers on the albums, and it's them and
other singers?
Yeah.
People do that all the time.
No, but that's the group. How what's name said in the Temptations.
I don't know nobody like that now. Where it's where you saying it's the background vocalist and them the whole time.
Yeah, so it's
I would say probably
David Ruffin in the Temptations.
I would say I don't know nobody right off bat that do that. The only person that probably would come to mind who probably had them on all through his album is probably Anthony Hamilton with the Hamiltones. They probably all through his album on the backgrounds and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
that'd be dope though. You should do that though. You should be a new age, cause they don't got shit like that no more though.
What, get somebody just to be my background guys?
Hey, just had 3, and it could be girls, dudes.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
but it'd be
I got
David Ruffin in the Temptations.
Yes, I got to be worthy of that shit.
Nobody
first.
come to see you, Otis. I love that line, dog.
Oh yeah, that's classic. That's classic, bro. Yeah, I got to get it together though, man. But just to close that off, man. Great experience. All in all, a wonderful night. I try to take in everything from a lot of people that I see on stage. I'm always happy for everybody, bro. Everybody was dope, super talented, man. They coming off stage, I'm dapping cats up, high fiving the girls. I just like the environment of singing.
The energy.
Yeah. It's just dope, man. I just like being a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, dog, man, you gonna get there though.
Yeah.
Be honest with you, I don't even think you need the 4 to 5. I think literally you need more. And
I need that CBD.
And shorter, and hey, you get some of that CBD though. Hey, you get some of that CBD. Next time go around, nigga, you gonna be on it. They gonna be like, God damn, this nigga, he cool, dog. Nigga, you gonna start sliding and shit. They gonna be like, man, this nigga nice, dog.
That shit is so funny.
If you get 2, or for instance, I think if you did 2 more, right, but you followed it up right after this, because instead of having gaps a month later,
later, I don't want to do that.
You ain't never get comfortable.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
It's kind of honestly, it reminds me kind of like the pod. Remember in the beginning where I say, Ace, I couldn't even listen to myself. Mm-hmm. I couldn't even listen to myself on the pod. Now I can edit my pod and hear my voice. I can listen to a whole episode now.
Yeah.
But before I was like, bro, I don't sound right. I sound weird. Mm-hmm. And I'm listening to my own talking voice. And I ain't even singing. Yeah. So my thing is, I think the more you do it more consistently, you're going to be like,
and I think it definitely will, because this is I'm kind of more getting. I think my cousin and the other two members, Mike and D-Biz, I think they kind of been more part of what they do. Like my cousin, like he's kind of like a regular. Mm-hmm. And Mike and D-Biz, they're more like in tune with the crowd. Like they know the hosts. They go to like the karaoke nights and stuff like all the time, which I be working, so I ain't come. I think I'm gonna call in and go to one of them hoes soon. Though.
Yeah, no, dog.
But yeah. So they more like in tune with the crowd and the people. So like I think this was the first time around where it's like, you know, like even like on Facebook, like, you know, they tagging me and stuff and all that, and so it's like I'm getting more intertwined with the vibe and stuff out there. And then, you know, they could just be at the crib all the time, man. Yeah. But like, yeah, anytime I have a chance to do something, I think I'm gonna do it, man.
Yeah, I just want you to know, dog, that like, nigga, above all, you dope.
Appreciate it,
like,
bro.
You dope. Like, so you don't gotta worry about anything else but being dope. Like, I know you nervous and shit.
Yeah.
You gonna get over that shit, but just remember, dog, you fucking dope. Dog, I know I brought this shit up before and you kind of remember, but nigga, I will never forget. I will never forget. I called Maine up like, man, dog, I got a chick. I told her I could sing. Mm-hmm. Nigga, hey, I'm about to call on 3-way. Nigga, I need you to hit her with the Jamie, dog. Hit her with the Jamie, dog.
Yeah.
And hey, we gonna go from there. I said, and the crazy thing is, no, nigga, I was such a damn fucking dog. I was a dick, dog. Dog, I told you, I know you remember this shit, dog. I would say, hey, I'm gonna clear my throat, and then you gonna sing, dog. So literally, I was like, and then you would start singing, dog, and then she was like, oh my God, she sounds so good. She's like, why don't you sing? I was like, dog, I can't sing in front of people. I'm nervous, dog. I just don't. Dog, till this day, she thinks I can sing. Yeah. So just remember, dog, nigga, you are fucking dope as fuck. And dog, hey, you my personal dog. Hey, when I need to serenade somebody, I got my wife now, but hey, I might lie to her and tell her, look, hey, man, look, you know, there's one tell I never told you I had, dog. But I'm just saying, hey, I just gotta go to another room. I just gotta go to another room.
Bro, I tell you something that's funny though that I do remember. This was like around the time when we had first met, and I don't even know like how we got into the conversation. I don't even want to say this like I'm just the illest nigga or whatever, but like you was like, so you sing? I was like, yeah, I sing, man. And you know how you be. You're like, bro, so who you saying better than? Like,
yeah.
I was like,
that sound like me.
I was like, I don't know, bro. You know, I was like, I'm pretty good though. You know, he's like, you saying better than Ray J? I was like, oh yeah, I sang better than Ray. Yeah, I said he sang higher than me, but I sang better. You were like, for real? It was the same one which then, bro. Just like, so I saw him, you're like, okay, yeah, you better than that nigga.
Hey, you know what? That do sound like me, dog. Hey, I don't remember, but that do sound like some shit I would say. And guess what, dog? You do sing better than Ray J.
Yeah.
That's the good part.
No disrespect to Ray J. You know,
Ray J can sing.
Yeah, Ray J is nice, and his sister is one of my favorite singers of all time.
Oh, for sure, but nah, you got Ray J, dog. You got Ray J. Like I say, dog, you a dope singer. Like, I wish. Look, I say it all the time. I used to tell my wife, bro, you better thank God I can't sing or dance. Nigga, we wouldn't be together, dog. Nigga, no, if you give a nigga like me, a person who already got supreme confidence, I think I could fucking build a fucking house with my bare hands.
Right.
And I can't.
Yeah, listen, it can, man. I done seen niggas with it who just.
I would have been a star, though.
Yeah.
I would have had to be a star. Cause I would have been singing and dancing. But the thing is I would have been like them lame niggas that's always trying to sing and shit like happy birthday. Cause there's a couple niggas I know that, dog, you give them damn opportunity. Happy. I'm like, God, no. Like,
yeah,
but
man.
My whole thing is, dog, you gonna be good, dog. You gonna be straight.
Yeah. I'm gonna break through, man. Like I say, bro, like. My motto that I took from that video I saw is like, man, nobody cares as much as you. And I'm like I said, I'm sitting at home, especially what really took the cake for me was when my cousin showed me the video. and the reaction of the crowd after the first line. And they was, bro, listen, when I tell you, like they was like, man, who was this guy? Where he been? Like it was that kind of reaction. They was ready to go, bro. They was ready to show me all the love in the world.
You know what
bro.
that mean, right? That mean next time you gotta have another solo.
Yeah.
This time you gonna get some damn fucking Mariah Carey. I'm just joking. I don't want to put that on you.
Yeah, don't do that.
You gotta be like, they be like,
yeah, nah.
Whitney, you can do Whitney.
I can do falsetto stuff. So like, if I had to sing that high, it's all falsetto. You know what I'm saying? I can't do Whitney as good as Whitney. I'm not. Y'all see this? I don't want nobody to be like, "Hey, man, this nigga say he good as Whitney Houston." Like, you know, no,
nigga.
Not saying that.
Our party get attention for all the wrong reasons. They be clowning ass like, "Hey, look at this nigga over here, dog."
Yeah, I'm just saying I can, in my falsetto, I can get up to some of those notes. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna learn how to do that bird shit that Mariah be doing though. This dude at my job, he kind of showing me how to.
Oh, he can do it.
Yeah. He sang way lower than I do. He's a real deal bass. Shout out to R. Kill.
Okay.
But he was just showing me it's like it's not as hard as you think. It's like I can't even explain it.
You know, last pod though, you did say something, and I want to see where you gauging that. Dog, last pod, you said that you kind of more focused on the solo. Matter of fact, I think you said all pod when we were talking about it, but you say you focus on solo. Mm-hmm. Would you be open to doing a group thing after seeing like what y'all received when y'all went there? Mm-hmm. Do you think it's on the table to like maybe do some group things?
It's on the table, but
of course you'll get most of the money because you're gonna get writing credit.
No, I mean the other dudes they writing shit too though. So like,
oh for real?
Yeah, they writing.
Is they dope as you though?
Huh?
Is they dope as you though?
What we're writing? Yeah, they nice.
Yeah, but is they dope as you?
I mean, I'm me though.
I'm
just playing.
Let nigga toot his horn.
I'm playing, man.
Maine told me literally, dog, he could write a knockout a song in a damn day. He just got, dog. A lot of niggas can't do that shit, dog. So, dog, let him be.
Nah, man, it ain't like.
You nice, dog. You nice and
I'm
right,
playing. I'm nice, man. But other niggas is nice too, and niggas that's in the group is nice too. You know what I'm saying? So like, I ain't saying I'm just messing around with that, but nice, dog. But nah, I would be open. We have to figure some shit out for real though, like, cause it takes a lot of preparation. You know what I'm saying? Especially being the type of group that I would really want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes a lot of preparation, and it's kind of hard at this age to make sure you have the preparation that you need to be as tight as you want to be as a group.
You know what? I don't know if I agree with that.
I mean, I got my reasons. I just
no. I understand, but I'm just saying, for me, looking at like, because of course, I don't have no talents to be in a group of anything, but if I was in a group and singing, of course, one of my biggest fear would be the cuts. Because the splits, my bad, I don't want to say cuts, the splits. Because I feel like that's the biggest.
Oh, you're talking about from a business perspective.
I'm talking about that's the biggest thing for me, the business.
Yeah.
Getting into everything, the business come first because I feel like that's the thing that's going. That's what I guess if we talking, Southern talk. That's where the devil gonna rear his head first. Okay, the devil gonna try to attack when it comes to the splits. That's number one. Number two, who getting the most shine. So the thing is. I want to work on the splits first. Then number two, we gonna be like the Warriors, dog. Everybody got their own lane, dog. This is your lane.
But see, I wouldn't see with this. That wouldn't be my issue because whatever we supposed to split as a group, that would be split down the middle, like 25, 25. Huh?
That's not what the media are gonna do. The media they're gonna be like, hey man, we can't afford all three of y'all, but we could give you 25 to come shoot this commercial real quick for us.
Oh well, if I'm shooting a commercial, that's separate from the group.
Oh yeah, that's when it started.
Hey, I can't. Hey,
see, that ain't you see where we going.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be like, hey, dog, man.
But if they be like, hey,
the reason you're out here is because of the group.
No, but like that could be like separate. That's something I would say separate from the group. Or listen, or you could be like, just put it like this. Like if they be like, hey, we only got this, I'd be like, okay, well the whole group just gonna split whatever they need. If it's just like,
what for $7,000?
we can split it.
Y'all gonna split 250, like 250?
Yeah, we gonna split it, bro.
Hell nah,
you know what I'm saying? Like because like if I would assume that it would be a situation where it's like, hey, we would rather have all of y'all than just one of y'all. But if it's a situation where it's like, hey, you from whatever the name of the group is, we would like you to come do this infomercial and do this, and we just want you, then y'all just got to understand that they just want me. You know what I'm saying?
See, for me, this is what I would do. And this is like I say, this is just to keep the peace.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, and you tell me this fair, I would say, okay, the group got me here, right? And I want the group to eventually be on my level if they're trying to grade us and they say I'm a 10 and you a 7. I want you to be a 10 too. So what I'm gonna do is, if they want me, I'm gonna say they want me for 7. Which 7 ain't shit. I'm just using 7 because I said
Yeah.
Look, 5 go to me, 2 go to the group. It goes in the group bank account or whatnot, and y'all split the what's name. So that means y'all ain't even doing no work, and y'all still get it because I'm showing homage to like, hey, look, homage to nigga the group. Got me
yeah. So yeah, I ain't mad. Yeah.
That way we all happy because you still eat when I don't eat. When you go.
Yeah. I'm not.
So
yeah,
we all good. So no matter what, even if I get a deal. Well, I'm doing shit for $1 million. Nigga, you still getting $100,000 just sit on your ass. And
yeah. I'm not. I wouldn't be mad at that. But then the one thing you got to say, okay, what if it's a situation where they want this guy and he like, well, you the one that decided to.
No. That's in the contract, and it's for a certain amount of years. I would say it's
for everybody to do it like that. No matter.
Everybody.
Okay.
Do it like
Yeah.
And it's set in stone for the first. I would say
listen,
5 years. First 5 years is how we split.
Yeah. See, whatever we work out between each other, long as we agree on it, I'm good on that.
Because even splits never works.
Yeah,
and I've seen that with even the Migos, which I don't believe the Migos broke up, but if the Migos had issues, I would think that's why.
Yeah. I think, I wouldn't. Yeah, that would be cool for me. Cause like I do want everybody to eat. I thought it was just one of those situations where it's like somebody just like I wouldn't mind doing something like that.
Because I'm just saying, it seems like the media, the biggest enemy to a group is the media. The media gonna peg y'all against each other because the media's gonna love one. The media don't got enough love for everybody. With everybody, with Dave, with Shrimmer, what's their name? The 2 rappers.
Ray Smurder.
Yeah, Ray Smurder. Hey, niggas love Sway Lee.
Yeah.
With damn fucking B2K.
Yeah. I mean, but even with Sway Lee, though, because he's a producer. So it's like, he kind of.
Well, that's another thing, too. That's what I'm saying. Everybody in the group ain't going to have the same talents.
Yeah, so even like with that, it's like, bro, I don't want to say I'm willing to say if, for instance, if it was a song that I wrote the whole song. Like, I wouldn't mind giving some of my percentages from the song to the group, but like I would still get the bulk of it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like yeah. So stuff like that, just so everybody can still eat something.
But then it's gonna come. But this is the thing though. How long that lasts when you're writing all y'all songs?
I mean, but like it wouldn't.
So say y'all had a group and everybody's writing songs, but only your songs are getting picked for the album because the label's picking the songs.
I mean, but see, the thing is, because I would say every time we probably write a song, it would be collectively anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, because that's just kind of how we work. Somebody would be like, hey, I got this chorus. I'm going to send it to you. Give me a verse. Or sometimes we in there together and writing it together. But like a lot of times for me, it's kind of been like, Jermaine, I got a chorus already. I need some verses. Can you give me some verses? I got you. I'll send it back to you. You know, but yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to ask you because you know a lot of how I look at it. Any way to get my foot in the door, I'm doing.
Yeah. For sure.
So if it's a group, guess what? Niggas gonna be me and the Temptation, dog. Gonna be they rough and the Temptation, dog. If it's me by myself, solo dolo.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
My whole thing I'm all about being versatile and being open to anything, because at the end of the day, how fame, not even, well, you gotta have fame, some level of fame to make it in the industry, music industry. It could be gone. It could be here today and gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
So however I got to do to get it, I gotta do, because let's be honest. As great as the Temptations are, they ain't really talked about, and especially in our generation. So music don't last forever, as they say it. It lasts forever in the sense of,
I would say the music lasts, but not necessarily like the artist.
Yeah.
So
the fandom,
because everybody is like, my girl when it come on. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's the only one, everybody can sing. Can you say, like, that melody when you hear it? You know what I'm saying? So like, but it doesn't. And especially you coming up back in those days, you wasn't writing those songs. So like, hey, Smokey Robinson getting those residuals. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, Smokey dog. Smokey done wrote some hits.
Oh yeah, Smokey was the first Babyface, man. You know what I'm saying? So like,
who you think is that of our generation?
Of our generation,
Taylor Swift.
Nah. I mean, because wherever you had somebody
Ed Sheeran.
Nah, because I mean, you had Ed Sheeran. Whoever Ed Sheeran was back in the day, they had that lane too. So like,
Party Next Door.
It's so honestly, like, it's so many songwriters today.
Tank.
Nah. Like, I would say it's more like today. It's been like a collective. I'm trying to see, man, because you had a lot of different songwriters.
Her.
Nah. Like,
don't she write for other people though?
She has, but like I don't know right off back who is that person, that one person where you can be like, that one single person that's kind of stamped themselves as the writer of this generation.
Neo.
I would say Neo.
Okay.
I would say Neo.
We'll go with Neo.
I say Neo definitely got his
Neo, and
especially when you say, because if you look at Smokey, you can be like, Smokey was the writer and he was an artist too. Babyface was a writer and he was an artist. Neo was a writer and he was an artist.
What about The Dream?
The Dream definitely had his run, but I would probably get that to Neo.
Okay.
As that combination, guy was like, hey, I got my own hits and I wrote classics. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We gotta give Nemo.
Yeah. I would say it's Neo.
Even I said Neo. Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
this music industry, bro. I wish you nothing but the best, man.
I'm you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, like I said, I had fun Thursday night, man, and like I said, just being in the mix is dope. You know, I hope it continues to be like, a positive feel like it is, And I'm gonna keep on doing it, man. I'm gonna keep pushing through, and hopefully, these nerves, I shake these nerves so I can really show out on this stage, man, and do my thing, bro.
Man, you gonna get this shit, man. Though I ain't even really worried about you, dog. Hey, look, either you gonna do it naturally or the CBD oil. Hey,
one way or another.
One way you
gonna
get
it together.
Out,
one way or another, bro.
But dog, man, it was a good episode, though.
Yeah, man.
Talked about music, and
you know
sports.
What I'm saying? I know we got a little bit more like personal on my end, so we'll get back to talking to more stuff that y'all really, really care about.
Hey,
but
man,
I really wanted to share with y'all, man.
Hey, dog. Hey, if you care about, if you enjoy listening to us, you also gotta care about us too.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Hey, every once in a while we're gonna have one of these episodes that get a little personal. But to me, I still think it's overall a good thing. We talked about stuff that. Shit, hey, this is important. A lot of people go through nerves like this. Like I said, my shit literally is just, I get a little anxious with flights and shit. I get anxious. I ain't gonna lie. I got a whole list of my anxiety.
Yeah,
I get anxious around them fucking people. Funny thing is the irony people tell me all the time because they know me as a talker. They say, "Man, you just talk. Man, you can talk to anybody." Funny thing is guess what? Shocker. I don't like talking to fucking people.
Right.
So usually, if you get me in the setting, I am to myself. I won't say a fucking word to you.
Yeah.
I will say hi and bye. I would be polite.
Right.
But I am not a person that goes up to people's faces and be like, "Hey, man, listen, what's going on?"
Yeah.
Man?
You got
I'm
some
not
people.
very personable at all.
You got some people that just love that kind of stuff, man. And I think that's some of it is that too. Because if I was a person. Like, I don't mind, like, chatting it up with people and meeting new people, but that's just, I'm more reserved. So I think some of that is, if I was more like a person that just liked to be out in the mix, it'd be no issue, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I would say, like, the three dudes that I'm with, you know, like, they like to be out in the mix. You know what I'm saying? They like to, you know,
look, man,
and it'd be like, I'd be so, like, my cousin, he's reserved too, but he's more like, he the type nigga. If it's a circle of niggas dancing, he'll get in there and, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like he's comfortable on the stage, you know, like he sound
like he's an extrovert too, though. He sound like he's an extrovert too.
It's hard to say, man.
Nigga,
I feel like he's the type of person where it's like, once I hit that stage, that's where I'm finna show out.
Gotcha.
That's where I'm finna get it all out of me. And then once I get off, where the hoes at? But but yeah, he get loose on that stage, man. This nigga did like this spin move, like, cause like I say, we rehearsed, but then at the end of the shit, it's like it kind of like we was kind of winging it a little bit, you know. And the band was kind of just like following us. And, you know, like for me, I ain't gonna lie, I was about to leave the nigga hanging because like we had this part where we had to kind of ad lib, but then it's like, fuck, I can't just leave him hanging because it's gonna be empty. So I gotta do something here. So I, you know, throw a little ad lib in here, do a little run here, whatever, you know what I'm saying, just to fill in, which I think made me a little more comfortable because it's like, it's not planned. It's like, okay, you just gotta do something here. Just do something real quick.
That might have been all of that nigga playing, though.
Oh yeah, he the type that'll be like, cause like, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga is like my biggest. If I had a fan, that nigga's my biggest fan.
Gotcha.
Like, this is the nigga, as talented as he is, he's the nigga that be like, nigga, I want you, if you better than me, nigga, go be better than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that he be on. Like, that nigga, man, I remember it was times, and I know we cranking back up more conversation, but like, it's funny. Like, it was just going through when I was starting to get better. This was after I was out of the group. Mm-hmm. You know, we kicking it, and you know, like I say, we used to get on the phone, we used to be singing and shit. So I guess at this point in time, this is where it's like he started to see the ascension in my skill vocally or whatever. And it's like, oh, bro, yeah. He was like, bro, you getting it, bro. He's like, dog, you finding it, bro. Like, you really finding it. And so, you know, we still do our thing, saying we hanging like, cause you know, we kicking it a lot of times, you know, just chilling. And so we went to his dad's house, which I always gotta say, which is my first cousin.
Mm-hmm.
We went there, and you know, his dad is playing, and so like we kind of like them two, they just going back and forth, like just singing, doing runs and riffs and singing and all that shit. And then like I say, if you catch me when I'm feeling some shit, mm-hmm. like in the groove, oh, you gonna get the best version of me vocally.
Gotcha.
So like while they singing, I'm like, man, this shit is hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so his dad was like, Jermaine, go ahead and do your thing, why? And so I go to killing. And so like, you know, I got my eyes closed, I'm singing or whatever. Then I just feel like, boom, something hit me. Like, so his dad threw his hat at me. He's like, boy, he's like, bro, when the fuck you start singing like that? And then my cousin was like, this man been singing like this, Dad. I tried to tell you, like, he been nice. He's like, damn, man, I ain't know you was, you know what I'm saying, mm-hmm. on that kind of level. Like, but it's like, that's an issue with me too. Like if somebody be like, Jermaine, just sing something. It's like I'll sing good enough so you'll know I can sing. But it's hard for me to just really just go all out and just get, you know what I'm saying? But you catch me when I'm in the mood to really sing, I show a lot of my range and potential and shit.
So maybe that should be like a thing that you do to open up.
But see, if I do that now, that shit gonna be trash. If I just come out the gate, but like the only thing now, though,
I'm not talking about like right now. I'm just saying like in general, like you should like that should be one of the things that you try to like do to help you like get more comfortable singing around people.
What's that? Just sing with people, or what you saying?
Just like if somebody asks you to sing, you then fucking pick something that's not easy.
Oh yeah. No, I feel you. Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Pick something more challenging so that you know that you got to be on your A game.
And that's another thing. I'm the worst. If a nigga be like, Jermaine, sing something, I don't be knowing what to sing. You know what I'm saying? So like, I always sing like some shit that's like simple. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm literally like the worst at that. And then like everybody always have a dope song, like a dope go to, like all the time.
I seen you a couple, dog. I seen you a couple.
Bro, like everybody I know always have a good go to song, man. Like
nigga, we grew up with the damn hits, dog. You crazy.
Yeah.
You should have at least Usher. Usher gotta be somewhat tucked away for you.
Yeah, but see, I never thought to go to an Usher joint. Like it's always like. Nigga, I used to be singing like "You Are So Beautiful" and shit. Like I sang that.
Nigga, you got to come on now. You got to upgrade your shit.
Yeah. It's like I never knew I would do that. Like a verse from 5 Steps or something.
Yeah, nigga. Nah,
like, nigga. But 5 Steps usually get the job done.
Yeah, get the job done. But you got to get something that where people gonna be like a classic that we grew up on.
5 Steps is a classic.
Yeah, nigga. But I mean like something more upbeat, like. Oh shit! Like Jamie Foxx, nigga, you love Jamie Foxx, nigga. Any Jamie Foxx song, nigga, is gonna make people be like, "Oh shit, that's something I don't hear often." That's fucking dope.
But no. What I'm saying though, it's like the saying something for me. That crowd, like, cause I can kind of impress like the normal person.
Yeah.
Anything. The saying something for me crowd is when somebody asks you to sing for another singer. You know what I'm saying? So It's like, so now you got to find a song, or not even a song, whatever you sing, you just got to demolish that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Go on your Jamie bag. Dog.
They want to hear you pull the runs out, that kind of shit. And I've always been the person who was like, I can't really get in my run bag unless I'm really just feeling like singing. You got some niggas who just out the gate, just all over the place with it. Like, I ain't never really been that person, so that's why it's like if you catch me,
hey, you know what you should sing though. You gotta sing that song that Jamie Foxx sung at his wedding to Fancy. Nigga, you sing that song?
Oh, bro, listen, that used to be in my answer machine, bro.
Nigga, I'm telling you, dog. Hey, that's it, dog.
Listen, that used to be everybody go to that was singing back in the day, bro.
Hey, but look, niggas don't forget about it now. Niggas don't. Hey, that shit's gone now, nigga.
Yeah, that used to be everybody.
You bring that shit back, niggas gonna be like,
yeah, that used to be the niggas go to, or like the joint he did in his stand up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like niggas, man. Listen, Jamie, man. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. Niggas don't know.
Niggas know.
Yeah, I was gonna say they probably know, but
didn't Joe Budden have a conversation about this?
I don't know.
Like who's more talented? He said that somebody. I read this. I just read this. I think Joe Budden was saying that Chris Brown and Jamie Foxx are the most talented.
Two. Yeah.
Well, Jamie Foxx is the most talented person on this planet. Period. After the reason why I got to give it to Jamie Foxx is because the things that he does at a high,
at an elite level.
Elite level. Whereas I'm not gonna lie, the most. I think,
and then Chris Brown do like everything.
Yeah, Chris Brown. I think Chris Brown is the most like naturally talented.
Yeah.
I think but let's be honest, his painting is good, but does he do it at a level where you be like, nigga, you can hang this shit on the wall and this shit is like damn fucking fine art, or is it like he could graffiti?
Right. Yeah. I don't know.
And then the
thing is good as fuck.
Let's be honest. Does he paint as good as Jamie acts?
Nah.
Okay. Does he?
But see, you know what? Nah, I can't say that.
But
the thing is, I don't know. That's one of the things you really got to go down the rabbit hole and just see what Chris paints.
Nigga,
really
fuck with Jamie. What's name? Did you see Dan Ray?
I feel you. I feel what you're saying, but like,
did you see the soloist? Nigga thought the nigga was really slow.
I got you, bro. I'm with you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, Chris does a lot. But I'm still roll with Jamie.
Natural talent, I would give it to him. The most talented, I can't because Jamie Foxx.
No. But listen, Chris might be the most talented, right?
Yeah.
But like you say, Jamie, what he does is probably just at an elite level.
Impressions, comedy, acting, singing. Like everything he does is at an elite level is not even at elite level, is an award-winning level. Whereas Chris Brown, does he sing to he sing? I think he sings, but
he's a good singer.
He's a good singer, but I think his sound is I guess is more popish. So I hate to say this, but black people fuck with it, but I think it's more globalized.
Yeah, now.
I think it sounds.
Yeah, now.
Yeah, definitely.
But
now.
then like I'll be honest, because I haven't just really went through a lot of Chris shit. But Chris still got the R&B roots in there. But it's just like he touches so much shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He touches
everything. So and that's not a bad thing.
Because the Warm Embrace joint, that's a straight up R&B joint. You know what I'm saying? That he put out.
I ain't gonna lie, my favorite album of his is Fame.
Fame? I think that was my.
That's my favorite. And Fame got techno. It got all types of shit up in there.
Was it Fame?
Fame is the one who got your boy's in it.
Fame did Deuces. It had Deuces on it, right?
Boy, yeah.
Fame is a good album though.
Yeah. Fame is my favorite album.
Fame is a good album.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's better than his second album.
Well, isn't that's the one with Wall to Wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, second album with Wall to Wall.
That's a pretty good album. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, niggas sleep on Graffiti. I know he had the situation going on.
No, Graffiti.
Graffiti is a dope album.
I just like Fame because Fame to me reminds me of. I think he did what Kanye West. I think he did it before Kanye West and like switched up and created like a new sound that wasn't really out there.
Gotcha.
So to me, I feel like Fame was what Yeezus was trying to be.
Okay.
In a sense of changing sound.
Gotcha.
But I ain't gonna lie. To me, I feel like he has the most talents. He could paint.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He might have the most talent. Jamie has more elite talent, which would edge him out as the best talent. I think that's a better phrase.
I just think the fact that because the thing is Chris Brown acting level is nowhere near, but we have to put out his resume. But it's nowhere near.
Yeah, for sure. Jamie is a world class actor.
And that's like I say, his acting is arguably on the same level as Chris Brown singing, and it's right in its lane.
Yeah.
Okay. Jamie's comedy is at an elite level. Jamie's impressions, if you want to, because his impressions ain't even, he uses that to act and do comedy. So it's like it got to be his own thing. It's at an elite level. Dog.
I don't know if I want to put the impressions at elite.
What?
Because I ain't gonna lie. Listen, hey, that nigga Godfrey.
No, Godfrey is up there. No, look, listen, Godfrey up there, but you have to say Jamie got to be up there too.
I think Jamie's good, but I don't think you put him in. I don't think you can say he's elite.
What?
Yeah, I don't think you can say he's elite.
I don't know, dog.
With the other impressionists out there, like, you know what I'm saying, like.
So let me ask you, who's better, him or Spears?
I think I gotta go Spears.
Dog. If
listen, I ain't gonna lie. I've only right off back, I can tell you one that Jamie got down pat. This is Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that like he's incredible with that. If you want to count Ray as an impression, I don't really necessarily say that's an impression. I think he just embodied that as an actor. And then after that, where you go though? You know what I'm saying? Like I done heard Aries got a hell of a Jay-Z. He got a hell of a LL Cool J. Who else he got? He got a good DMX.
Yeah.
He got a good ass DMX.
He got Shaq.
His Shaq is shaky to me.
Well, I think Jamie Shaq is
I never heard Jamie Shaq before.
Jamie got Denzel.
Yeah, Denzel's kind of. I don't know. I got to hear it again. I got to hear Denzel again. Aries got a pretty good Denzel, but like, listen, that nigga Godfrey though. I think Godfrey got everybody right now, bro.
Yeah.
Godfrey is crazy. Like I was looking at this nigga on 85 South. This nigga did Trump. That nigga Trump was crazy, bro. His fucking of course Steve Harvey. You know he killing that shit. That shit is incredible. What else Godfrey showed? He showed some other shit, man. Godfrey is nice with it, bro. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, but I think.
But I mean, Jamie is still good. I don't know if I want to throw.
I think he up there with the top impersonators.
The top, oof.
I think he up there, dog. But even besides that, even if you don't even go with that,
but he's still like
everything.
He like the next. Yeah, like I say, what he does. I mean, musicianship. That's at an elite level. You know what I'm saying? Jamie is a real deal musician. Mm-hmm. I read music. I'm a composer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and with that, I mean, I don't want to say elite because, like, when we talk about elite, then we have to talk about like cats like Robert Glasper and shit, like who is just that's another level. You know what I'm saying? But Jamie is Jamie.
My whole thing is I put it as if you're elite, you're award winning. That's why I put it. Mm-hmm. That's how I put it as because if we go on elite at skill level, no, who we talking about? Whitney's, the Whitneys and the Brandys and the.
I'm not even talking about singing though. You know what I'm saying? Because like, just like I was just mentioning his musicianship.
Oh yeah.
Like, he, I mean, you don't know nobody else with the talent, the amount of talents that he had that is as good as he was. But for me, like prime Jamie vocally is when we talk about males, he was one of the illest. Like I said, I learned about, hey niggas, whatever you got, just learn how to control it the best you can, and you gonna be all right. And so like for me, like Jamie's best singing came on the show and in his stand-ups. And it's like, bro, I'm not trying to do the highest, sing the highest or do the craziest. And everything I can do, let me show you how much control, how clean I'm going to be. That's what made an out. And then Jamie, the sound. Like, this nigga had like the ultimate sound. Like that nigga sound was just amazing, bro. Like awesome.
But yeah, dog. But hey, we could talk on for days, dog. But we gotta find that episode. I'm gonna think of something in the post when I'm editing.
Yeah.
Hey, this time y'all gonna get a video. Y'all gonna get a video this week.
Yeah. We
apologize about last week. Last week, you know, we dropped the ball, but we back on our bullshit. We and like I say, we talked more. We got a little more personal this episode, but we definitely are gonna get into more stuff that's going around the world. Cause
for sure.
There's so much shit we could talk about. So much shit done happened since we done went on vacation and came back. Like, trust me, dog, they gonna come.
Yeah, we gonna get to it, man. We just had some stuff to cover, man. You know what I'm saying? So like always, man, we really appreciate the listeners that are here now, the ones that will soon come and watch and listen to us. If you haven't subscribed already and you're looking at this video, please smash that subscribe button and get ready for all the episodes. Go back and look at other episodes that we've done. Go back and listen. And like always, man, we are the super villains. And always remember, even if you're a super villain, you're a hero to someone. We out.